And we're live. How are we all doing, everyone? Welcome back. It is part 19, I believe. I don't know why I said 19 that way. Of our trip through Persona 5 Royal. And if you couldn't tell by the tropical themed music, which was literally all I could run together before I got the stream started. We're headed on a little beach trip today. So hello Mental Playground. Hello Dr. Dead. Hello Matt as well. You died in Risk of Rain just in time for the streams to start. Fantastic. Well, thank you for sacrificing yourself for me. It means a lot. So, I'm just going to get back into it because we probably have a lot of cutscenes ahead of us. I imagine that once again tonight. Sorry about last night. I was thinking that I might be able to squeeze in a stream yesterday, but I just had too much going on and decided that having a night off would probably be the best. So yeah, we're back again. Probably won't get to the next palace quest yet, but we're having a little holiday. So yeah, nice relaxing Hawaii stream for a while. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Right, I'm going to plug in. So yeah, the music that I was playing at the start, I did want to vary it up a bit because I've been doing almost nothing but wake up, get out there for the past 18 streams. So yeah, I wanted to change it up a bit. So what you heard was "Can You Feel the Sunshine" from Sonic R, Treasure Trove Cove from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the Banjo-Kazooie remix, and of course Lost Palace from Team Sonic Racing, which has an incredible soundtrack and is hugely underrated, partly because the game that it comes from was only just alright. But yeah, this Team Sonic Racing soundtrack is incredible. Right, let's get back into it. 84.5 hours played. I did not go back and replay the stream on Friday night in the hope of getting Takemi to fall in love with me. I decided that that was not worth it. So she will just always be the one that got away. Anyway, we've got a couple of days before the actual thing happens. So we have to decide, do we want to talk to the floppy git? Do we want to talk to the gun guy? Or do we want to talk to Kawakami? You can get Akechi to fall in love with you, yeah. Let's have a quick look at our confidant levels, because I really need to... Akechi's at number 5. Where's Kawakami? Kawakami's at number 5 as well. Well, only one of those is required for the royal content, so we might as well just get Akechi. Just because we're going on holiday, we're not going to see Akechi for ages. It's going to be brilliant. So we might as well just talk to the floppy git now and get it started. Hi. Welcome home. I hope you don't mind that I'm intruding on your home again. I expect we've both had a long day. I was out until now with work, but I think I can finally take a break. You're not planning on anything too strenuous tonight, are you? Not much. Then perhaps we can talk over some of Boss's coffee. Not that I'm complaining, but if you two are so tired, maybe you could use a bath more than a coffee. Is he trying to ship us? Or is he just trying to get us out of his sight? I mean, there's a bathhouse right there. Oh, right, okay. Different kind of bath. Right, okay. I thought he wanted us to do some light sponging. A bathhouse? That doesn't sound too bad. Going to a bathhouse together is a lot more common in Japan than it would be in the West. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, there are certain places in the West where people do it as well. Scandinavia's big. I mean, saunas are from Finland originally. They're a huge thing in Finland, so yeah. Want to come with me, Smith? I'd appreciate it if you could show me the way. I mean, he literally said it was just across the street. You know, if you need someone to show you across the street, maybe you have bigger problems. I feel like I become closer with the floppy git thanks to the Justice Persona Principality.
What do you want to do?
Oh, really? If that's the case, I suppose I'll take you and Boss up on that suggestion. Hope you've brought a hairdryer for all that floppy hair. How are we all doing anyway? Are we doing alright? How are our weekends? After this hangout, Akechi will be locked until November 12th, 2nd. Okay. Then we can focus on the other bozos in this town. Ah, this feels wonderful. It's been a while. Seeing you here is weird. It's your wife's first Mother's Day. Oh, congratulations. That's awesome. It brings back memories. I spent a lot of time in these when I was young. Yeah, I should probably explain because I believe American Mother's Day and British Mother's Day are two different dates. I believe American Mother's Day is not until May, before the Americans in the chat freak the hell out. Then after November 2nd, you need to focus on Akechi a lot because you've got like 2 weeks left to get into rank 8. Okay, well, it's good to know that the game doesn't want you to panic at all. All right, thankfully I've got my coaches in the chat here to help me with that. Get to that point.
So,
of course, these days I'm the detective prince, but my family situation was, well, complicated. By the time I was old enough to realize it, my father was already gone. My mother was all I had. My mother worked at a nightclub. Whenever she had to bring a man home, she'd send me off to the local bathhouse. You've been through a lot. It's in the past. I have no reason to blame her either. The only one who deserves blame is my father, the worthless, degenerate excuse for a man who abandoned my mother. I wanted to force him to finally give her the apology he owes her, but that's no longer possible. Kechi's ranked 9 in 10 stories are still story-based like in the original. Okay. Okay, so rank 9 is where he asks us if we are in love with him, right? Sorry, I didn't mean for our conversation to get so depressing. Yeah, particularly considering we're naked right now. Actually, are you alright? I know the hot water can make people dizzy. What I'm hearing from the Git is, please kill my dad. I mean, yeah, it is Mother's Day after all. Maybe, maybe that's what he wants. I'll stay until you're ready. Are you? None of those options are really good. I take pretty long baths, though. You sure you can handle it? Yeah, let's watch him be collapsed on the changing room floor. No, he's fine.
It was quite nice.
Ah, that's refreshing. These really taste the best when you're just out of the bath. Oh, I think I feel a little lightheaded. Guess I win. No, empathize. Same level. I thought so. Your face is bright red, you know. This is the first time I've ever taken a bath like this. I've never told anyone else about my family situation either. I wonder why I told you. Curious indeed. Because we get along. Now that you mention it, maybe we are pretty similar deep down. But I deliberately didn't choose that option. We're both victims of the adults who unfairly impacted our lives. Can I put my clothes on? I almost want to do a second playthrough just to be as much of a jackass as possible to people. I think you're right.
Yes.
I'm even more sure of that after having talked with you. Then again, this probably isn't a conversation we should be having naked. Let's get dressed, shall we? What, you never had a man... Have you never had a man-to-man just standing with nothing on in the middle of a changing room? So New Game Plus will be for.
Alright.
Rank 6, alright. My skin still feels like it's radiating heat. Next time, let's keep the competition out of the bath. Best to save it for the bays, right? Still don't know what a bays is. Oh, I think bays is the billiard table, isn't it? Yeah, I think bays is the name of the covering for the billiard table, yeah. I assume I'm right. Don't tell me if I'm wrong. Though we could see who changes faster. First to leave wins. Are you ready?
Goodbye then.
Well, see you later. Oh, apparently he won that. Hey, between the delicious coffee and the bath, I finally managed to relax, so thank you. It's nice to spend the day as Goro Akechi for once, rather than the detective prince, you know? This guy thinks he's a superhero. Be the biggest bell end who does nothing to improve but starts with max social stats and a compendium of ultimate personas. Yeah! Some people already live their lives like that. I don't know if it's because of the whole Prince image, but everyone seems to think I'm some brilliant prodigy. It's the hair, mate. It's the hair. It's really nothing like that, but people always seem to misunderstand. If they saw how I was acting today, perhaps they'd say I wasn't acting like the Detective Prince. They'd probably love it. I suppose there's a certain appeal to that gap, isn't there? Are we doing phrasing? But I suppose you're the only one to see that side of me. Nobody else particularly needs to, anyway. Honestly, though, I just can't figure you out, no matter how I try. Probably for the best. You and I have common ground in some aspects, but in others, we're total opposites. It's intriguing. The more I get to know you, the more it makes me think. I wonder why that is. Ah, now I'm veering into strange territory. I should let you go for now. See ya. Had to turn the volume up all the way. He was so softly spoken I could barely hear him over the phone. Stabbing Sunday. Smoothie Sunday! Who should I vote for in the rankings? Isn't this kind of interesting? Akechi's the detective, right? He seems kind of incompetent. He talks big, but he doesn't even do anything. Ah, I hate people like that. They're all talk. Hey, do you go to arcades a lot? There's a forum post that's been bothering me lately. Apparently, there's a nasty gamer at an arcade nearby. Nasty how? From the sounds of it, he's a frequent cheater. Lately, he's been focusing on a popular shooting game called Gunabout and ruining people's fun. According to the post, he mostly spends his time down at the arcade called Gigolo on Central Street. And Mishima definitely knows stuff about ruining people's fun, don't you, Mishima? It might just be a game, but cheating is inexcusable.
A nasty gamer. It's definitely possible he'll exist in Mementos.
His Mementos quest unlocks a confidant. Okay.
Mishima said he's at the arcade on Central Street, right? Let's go see what this is all about.
We'll do that after Hawaii. Because obviously I'm going to try and rank up a few more confidence and try and get them all done at once. If you're hurting for kindness, you get a lot of it from this confident. Okay.
Okay.
You're leaving for your school trip next Wednesday. Maybe we should take care of what we can before then.
Hey!
Shouldn't you tell the others about that target Mementos? Don't tell me what to do, cat.
Oh!
Rank 4. Rank 4. Damn it! Oh, I'm just not kind. Maybe the game can actually read me in real life and just knows that I'm not a kind person.
Yes!
I should do it for a while. Out this week. I know this is sudden, but I won't be at the church this week. I'm going to Los Angeles for my school trip. This is my first time overseas, so I'm a little nervous. We will continue with your lessons if I return safely. If. Wow. We will talk about the Mementos target, but first, Smoothie! Smoothie!
Hey, hey!
I haven't gathered any info on the cat abductions. You're obsessed with the cats, Morgana. It's almost as if you are one. Okay, we'll have a look at the cats, but in a minute. Smoothie! Smoothie! Wait, the trainer's already there. I know I could just do the fast travel, but this is more fun. Sunday and Monday are your last full days of free time. You'll be able to do something after school on Tuesday, but you'll have to go to bed early at night. Thanks, Morgana. Okay.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
On your marks, get set. Smoothie!
Train doors.
Smoothie! One smoothie, please.
Welcome!
Guts. What's bonkin' fangs? How's my best friend Akechi? I've seen him naked. So that's how our relationship is progressing.
Nice!
Okay, now I'm filled with the power of smoothie! Okay, so, the hell do we do now? Shogi Girl is away. Or is that her way of saying, come and see me while you still can? Doesn't seem like it. So I've got Futaba to rank up. Seems like that's all there is. I guess we go rank up Futaba. Because we can't do anything else. I'm doing nothing but confidence. I've been doing nothing but confidence for the past like 2 weeks. I'm wondering if I should still be doing stuff like working at the flower shop or trying the burger challenge or studying or anything like that, because all I'm doing is ranking up confidence right now. Okay, that's weird. We have a confidant that we can talk to, but for some reason the game is not giving us the option to talk to her. Very strange. Still don't understand how this menu works. Don't understand it at all. Okay. I shouldn't go back to the flower shop until I've read the flower book. Hey, Inkling. You all right? Are you in the middle of like going to the loo? Do you want some privacy? Shall I turn around? Or are you like pretending to be a cat? Also, I don't want to alarm you, but your shoes are clipping through the curb. You might want to go and see a doctor about that, because I think you're losing your corporeal form.
Yo!
Hi. I wasn't just standing here staring at you for ages. Oh, that's right. As long as you're accomplishing something, you should make good time. If you let the social stance lapse, though, you'll probably start hitting gates in the confidence. Well, sorry about what happened in Akihabara. Really messed up. Futaba looks really depressed. Maybe you should cheer her up. I might be able to comfort Futaba if my kindness were selfless. Well, damn it. I'm okay, I promise. Don't worry. Oh. Wow, so if you use third eye in the real world next to a confidant, you actually see their card floating above their head. That's a nice little touch. Alright. Have I read the flower book? I don't know how, and I don't know how you check. Takemi might be free today if you want to finish that confident. Well, it's not coming up on the map.
Hey.
I want to do a clinical trial. The calendar lies once again.
I apologize.
I'm in the middle of reviewing our results of the last clinical trial. Can you come back tomorrow? Fine. I'm gonna go for another smoothie run. Okay, I'm gonna go and just... go somewhere else. Oh, so you can't go back into Cafe LeBlanc once you leave. Oh, that sucks. I was gonna see if I could read my book. Read my book on flower arranging, and then I can go and do more stuff at the flower shop to crank up my kindness. I don't know of anywhere else where you can read books other than the counter. Oh no, you can only read books on the counter after the cafe is shut, can't you? Oh hang on, that's a book, isn't it? You can definitely read at the at the diner. Thought you meant the cafe. Okay, this is weird. This is the first time in ages that I don't have any confidence that I can do. And now I'm not sure what to do with my life. Could go play darts. play billiards. Wasn't that a cafe in Akihabara for a social stat? Damn it! Damn it! I need to remember to go to the cafe in Akihabara on Saturdays to get the extra thing. What was it, the secret menu or something like that? I need to remember to do that every Saturday. I need to remember to go to Akihabara every Saturday. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, I think all I can do is work at the flower shop. Might as well work at the flower shop and...
Hey, hey!
We have a target we still haven't identified yet. I did hear some rumours at the Underground Mall. Working at the bar in Shinjuku also gets you kindness, but that might only be at night.
What do you want to do?
Flowers smell nice. What are you going to do? I'll work here. That apron's really starting to look good on you.
Oh, yeah.
Almost time to get shifted. Be careful on your way home. What do you mean?
The thing is...
Haven't you heard? There have been quite a few assaults. Just the day before yesterday, a man was hospitalized after getting attacked by someone. Attacked by who? It's only a rumor, but I heard it was a famous thug from around here named Taizo Naguri. But the police can't handle the situation without any proof. Honestly, I've been worried too. I only take the main roads home, even if it takes a bit longer. Maybe the Phantom Thieves could do something about it, since the police have their hands tied. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your pay for today. 3 grand! It's not even enough for a smoothie.
You did great.
I've made a net loss today.
How are you feeling?
There's also a request that required working at Crossroads twice to ID the target. Still only kindness 3.
Hey!
Can't ignore that.
Right.
His name was Red Taizo Naguri. Let's go to Mementos and see. Now that you have your target, you need to make sure everyone's on board with the mission. Summon them to the hideout for a vote.
Want to head back?
If you had a Mementos request, it would have been a good opportunity. Yeah, but I'm holding off on Mementos because I want to do a few more confidence and get to the point where I have stuff to do. Also, hey Tamer, sorry I didn't see that was you. How are you doing? I'm so bored. What are you talking about? Analyze that data. My PC is doing all the work. That leaves me with nothing. We are preparing for our school trips. None of us have the time to entertain you right now. Oh shoot, I need to go shopping. All we need is a toothbrush, right? What are you panicking for? There's a lot I need. Shampoos, lotions, conditioners. Ah, that reminds me. I should pack a canvas. This trip will be a prime painting opportunity. Will one be enough, though? You're fine. Oh, okay, cool. Good to hear. That's more than enough. No, I should bring 3. Inspiration may strike at any moment in time. How am I doing? I'm not doing too bad, actually. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I've had a 4-day weekend, so I'm not doing too... I took 2 days off from work and spent most of the time sleeping. So yeah. Now regarding canvas size, bigger is better, yes? What are you asking us for? What I mean is, you shouldn't take that with you. Being able to talk to each other openly like that must be nice. Crossword? No crossword! Good luck today, how are you? Oh, okay, so he wants to rank up again. My reading foretold that you'll have good luck today. Shall we do a test? How are you doing? Keith 6 in the morning. Come to think of it, I haven't told you what it is I aspire to do. Aside from another bit mission. I think I'll tell you everything. We'll be like this. I might hang out with Yoshi's dad. I haven't decided yet. Let's have a quick look at what the options are. So EY is up, Yoshida's up. Oh yeah, Yoshi's dad. Because look, it's Yoshida. It's Yoshi's dad, obviously. And Chihaya will not rank up this time. Okay. Who's Yoshi's dad? He's yeah. He's the politician. Let's go hang out with Yoshi's dad. Let's rank him up. Let's just check what Yoshi's dad is at. Man of the People is ranked 9. Yes. All right. Please. Who had that we would rank up Yoshi's dad as the very first one? Did anyone place their bets on that? And we'll have the first one done and out of the way. Now the question is, should I tell him that I'm in love with him? Okay. Now, hope you appreciate this, and I'm kind of sad that I only just came up with the name Yoshi's dad at the end of this, because this is the last time that we're going to be talking to him, and this is the last time that I have to do the 2,000 million words per minute talk.
Everyone.
So here we go. Strap in, folks. Time for the final part. Party wicked boy, country's job market several. Depression is certain otherwise in the other four for escape just on a daily basis. Even the permeates a company more than several times society.
Good evening.
Hello. Time is word for public speaking. You're still yummy. Take care of yourself. Come to think, I have told you what I aspire to do. I'm starting to cover various bad situation. No one can help me with them. We'll be able to listen. Are you going to go help Yoshida out? Help him out.
Thank you.
Thank you, there's someone else switch. I haven't actually listened to any of this back. It could sound
A
totally...
weekly magazine reported that Kuramoto was the real culprit in the funds misappropriation case.
Why is he talking so slowly? He's talking about 100 times slower than he normally does. Also, that's sad. We don't get to do any more of the voice.
Old man Kuramoto will likely be forced to retire from the political world. The police can't do anything because it was 20 years ago. But he has a moral obligation. I hear his grandson Benzo resigned from the party as well. It could be due to Matsushida's influence, or perhaps it's just the party's way of atoning. Now it's all up to me and my abilities.
When's your speech gonna start, Taranosuke? We can't wait!
To think that people would be excited to hear me speak. The article mentioned I didn't want the real culprit to be named, even though I knew who it was. Apparently, people admire me for having quietly accepted a false charge for 20 years. I didn't intend for any of this to happen, though.
Your true self was revealed.
I appreciate that someone like you, who's been watching me so closely, would say such a thing. I've struggled for the past 20 years, but I can put that all behind me after the election. Oh, look at the time. I should get started. Today will be the last day I'll request help from a phantom thief. I don't intend to meddle.
Excuse me, what? I'm sorry, what? A guy who knows my secret identity says what?
Everything I've told you has been based on assumptions. But if you're still willing to listen, then I think you should focus on your work. Because the time is now. I can't think of anything else to teach you. You are now an expert on giving speeches. I taught you all I know about the art of public speaking, in return for you supporting a guy like me. And over time, you became someone who shared my beliefs.
Oh, hey Saul, how are you doing? Happy Sunday. Yeah.
Thanks to you, I was able to overcome my crisis these last few months.
Oh, and happy British Mother's Day as well. That's been what's going on this week.
I will strive for the royal road of politics, thinking of you as you walk down your own path. But if you ever find yourself in harm's way on your journey, I will be there to help you.
When the
We'll
rain
be
starts to
comrades
pour.
who reform the world together.
You figured it out just by you standing next to him and nodding for 4 months.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath.
Oh wow, this is new.
Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart.
The yoke?
Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the sun, granting thee infinite power.
Oh wow, the chains are broken. Rank 10 max, charismatic speech. Allow you to form contracts with higher level shadows. Amazing. Sun Arcana represents optimism and reassurance. Despite his past hardship, Yoshi's dad never gave up and refused to compromise his ideals as he pursued his goals.
All right.
Fusion unlocked. You can now fuse Asura, the most powerful persona of the Sun Arcana. And there's a silver
I'm
trophy.
sure you will accomplish everything you set out to do.
It's weird, I was looking through the trophies earlier, like not the hidden ones, because you know I don't want to be spoiled, but all the game apparently, unless I'm guessing one of the hidden trophies is like a gold trophy, but the game is made up entirely of bronze and silver trophies. Like there's no gold trophies unless one of the later story ones is a gold trophy, but that's quite surprising.
Thank you for everything.
You're welcome, Yoshi's dad.
All right, it's time to begin.
Yoshida's speech is about to start.
I cut my date short so I could watch this, you know?
Does anyone out there have something they aspire to do? I met a certain young
Exactly
man.
one gold trophy, that makes sense.
Through a method that differs from mine, he was trying to reform the world. As you know, that is a very large mountain to cross. Unfortunately, I am unable to travel the same path as him. However, I will not say goodbye,
Gold trophy story related.
because we will surely meet at the peak. He is desperately doing what he aspires to do.
Very proud of Yoshi's dad for clearing his name of those embezzlement charges. I hope his son is able to shake those tax fraud accusations that everyone talks about. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, if I can now fuse the ultimate persona, do I still need to have the personas that can get me to that fusion? Or can I buy it from the shop now or something? Do I still need to actually get to the point where I can fuse it with the trophy? Do I have to find the personas in order to be able to fuse it?
So I encourage you all, please find what it is that you
Okay.
aspire to do. And I will support you, because that is what I aspire to do.
Way to go, Tyrannosuke!
I believe in you!
I feel like listening to Yoshida's speech has served to increase my charm. And there we go. Stabbing Monday, and we have maxed out our first persona. Our first confident. Our Phantom Thieves have been so popular lately. What is the fan site? Oh, they have new merch. Wait, merch?
Nice work, Phantom Thieves.
Even the harshest TV commentators are praising them. A lot of celebrities are talking openly about the Phantom Thieves. Phantom Thieves fight for the people. Anyone opposed to them is just behind the times. Bearing in mind that outside of Futaba, we haven't actually changed anyone's heart in like, what, 2 months? So their reputation has been building and building and building without really doing very much at all. When's the Hawaii trip? The Hawaii trip is on Wednesday, so we've just got a couple more days to get through, and then we get to yell Wahoo, as I said on my Twitter earlier. Right. Just look at that Akechi kid. He's catching a ton of shit for what happened with Meiji. Justice can't exist so long as the Phantom Thieves do. Big talk from someone who can't even catch them. Even politicians are claiming the Phantom Thieves are dangerous. They're all full of hot air, though. The Phantom Thieves are totally trustworthy. Looks like people are coming round to us. Persona. Yes. I successfully personaed my first persona. And I got a silver persona for it. Stopping Meiji looked like a pretty big deal for most people. I guess. Everyone knows about the cover-up. It's not really a big deal anymore. You know what is a big deal? My Gunabout rank going up. Gunabout, the super real? That's the one with the gun-shaped controller, right? Everyone's talking about it. The multiplayer's so good. The arcade on Red Central Street has it. So does the one in Red Akihabara. You should give it a try sometime. Is Gunabout like a reference or a parody of some title that I'm not... It's not coming to the top of my head. I played against someone really good the other day. I couldn't land a single shot on them. Oh yes, I personally stopped a really big hacker group.
Yep.
All anyone talks about anymore is the fans and thieves. I kind of miss when no one knew who we were.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got Monday. What are we going to do with Monday? As a reminder, this game's Japanese title is Persona 5 The Royal. And Gunabout, the super real, is a... Yeah, I suppose. I mean, royal can be a noun as well. Right. So, can't do anything with Maruki. Can't do anything with Futaba. We can go and see Takemi, but she's not gonna rank up. But it seems like we're also out of options for anyone else. So we'll go and see Takemi. Yeah, I was thinking, the only thing I could think of was Time Crisis. It's just like all the DVDs are, and all the like the game all the DVDs are parody titles and things like that. Okay, we'll hang out with Takemi even though we're not going to rank up.
Hey.
Persona 4, the Ultimax Ultimate Ultra Suplex Hold. I mean, that's too many superlatives. That's like new Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe. You've got new Super U Deluxe in there. I'll do a clinical trial. I wish I could study data outside once in a while, like at a spacious park. Somewhere that's not too crowded would be best. Maybe I'll look for one when I have some time. Is that a dig at the fact that I rejected you accidentally while we were standing in a park? Maybe I should invite her to Inokashira Park. Inokashira Park? That might actually be a good idea. It's a bit far, but let's check it out. This place should work. Why is she acting like she's not been here before? Like, literally, she was here, what, maybe a week ago at the most? And now she's going, I don't recognize this place at all. What on earth's going on? Unless it was just sort of meant to be somewhere else and they just put in generic park location, but yeah. Conditions here are perfect for gathering data outside of the clinic. It should also help me see the reactions to more external variables, such as the change in environment. Well then, shall we begin? What are you going to make me do?
Oh.
Don't worry, I don't want to get in trouble with the police either. So you can start by going for a swim in the lake. Only kidding. I'm going to do a control test. I want to record some data without you having taken any medicine. I need some comparison data, and today I'm going to gather every last bit of it. The more test data I have, the more helpful it'll be. This is important, so don't slack off.
Then...
Okay, now go for a run. About 5 kilometers should do. Not kidding this time. If I went out with a girl and she said, now go for a run, I'll just wait here. Still haven't taken anyone to the fishing hole for the other trophy there.
Hey.
Futaba mentioned you guys are going on a school trip later this week. I'm not giving you any money, okay? And don't worry about getting me a souvenir or anything like that. Crossword? No crossword. Sujiro can rank up. Doesn't look like anyone else. Okay, Sujiro. Nice and simple. Hang on, what's Sujiro's persona? Sujiro is the Hyro. Do I have a Hyro? I do not have a Hyro. I'm holding out for a Hyro till the end of the night. Velvet Room will be in Shibuya. I haven't started Oyas yet, have I?
Hey, inmate!
Should I really be doing Oyas? Like genuinely, should I actually be making an effort to do at least some of Oyas? Going to see Oyas like going to see the devil. Wow.
You certainly see.
Justine, you handled. These are the paths you have walked.
Pyro. There we go.
This persona?
Oh look, it's Berith from Fire Emblem Three Houses.
A fee is required. Then accept this persona. Are you finished? What?
I want to go back.
No slacking off.
The only real benefit she gets is if you're like fusing devil personas. Well, I don't know what that means, so let's say no. Hey Soji. If you have time, can you help me prepare dinner? Devil is an Arcana. Oh, Devil is an Arcana. Oh, right. I forgot about that.
All right then.
Thanks. Futaba's coming to eat today too. I'll get the curry ready. I'm leaving the coffee to you. Like, seeing the devil. Oh, right. Okay. Sorry. Can you... yeah. SMRT. I know what I'm doing. Ugh, I'm wicked full. How was the curry, Futaba? Delicious. I'm going to be dreaming of that stuff tonight. Did it taste the same as you remember it? Yep. I feel like a dummy for not wanting to eat it back when I was depressed about my mom.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, the first episode of this brand new anime I want to watch is airing tonight. I'm out of here. Nice to meet you, out of here. I'm Dad. Eyes in front when you walk, okay? No spacing out. You ran headfirst into a pole last time you went for a walk. Yeah, and he wasn't very happy about it, this pole. He was just trying to catch his flight back to Gdansk. Ah, you stubbed your toe on the dresser the other day. He has a private dresser? What, he can't even dress himself? Oh crap, it's gonna start! Making like a leaf and... screw it. Oh, she went to do a pun and she messed it up. And now she's doing what I do as soon as I mess up a pun, which is just get up and leave the room. A man had barged into LeBlanc demanding money. Sojiro seemed to recognize the man and tried to brush him off. Yes, okay. Futaba's, the joke Futaba's trying to make there is she's going to make like a tree and leaf. But now she's making like a leaf and getting lost. She thought it was delicious. And what about you? Wasn't bad. You say that like you're a curry expert. Anyway, there's something I should... Make like a tree and piss off. Anyway, there's something I should probably tell you. Here, take a seat. I'll pour you some coffee. Oh, is this the exposition part of it? Alright, hang on. You pour me some coffee, I'm going to ignore it and drink this instead, alright? Cover your ears, folks.
Yeah.
Remember how I said the recipe for this curry was developed by a scientific genius? You might have realised by now, but that genius was Futaba's mother, Wakaba. In other words, that curry is one of the last remaining connections Futaba has to her mum. I first met Wakaba back when I was doing work for the government. She was real trouble, let me tell you. Logic prevailed over emotion for her, and she had an intricate knowledge of the human mind. I thought my pickup lines were the best in town, but not a single one works on her. So that's why you're a bachelor. Wow, Joker, wow! Was she like Futaba? You could say that. It was never clear what she was thinking, so I had a hard time trying to keep up with her. Men are idiots though. We spend our time chasing after things we can't get. Wakaba rejected me time and time again, but there was one instance I managed to surprise her. That was when I gave her a plate of my homemade curry. This guy needs to learn to take no for an answer. The very next day she came asking all about the ingredients and what goes into the cooking process. Then just a few days later, she handed me a scientifically enhanced version of my recipe. Wow! I mean, in some ways you'd be flattered by that. In some ways you'd be thinking, what, it wasn't good enough for you already? You had to go away and improve it? It was incredible. She had used my curry as the basis, but it was miles better than anything I made. Curry was Wakaba's specialty from then on. Naturally, Futaba grew to love it in no time at all. But then, after Wakaba's accident, Futaba stopped eating it entirely. The flavour would make her remember the pain. I've heard even smells can bring back memories too. But that curry was the only point of connection I had with Futaba. That's why when I took her in, I vowed to keep this recipe alive until she could eat it again. And the name of that curry is now, of course, Wakaba Forever. Moving on. Really paid off in the end. Yeah, felt like a huge weight was lifted off my shoulders when she said it was delicious. The whole idea of pairing the curry with a nice brew is thanks to Wakaba's refinement too. Despite how introverted she seemed, she was extraordinarily perceptive of the people around her. I never even told her about my love of coffee. She figured it out just from looking at me. That was when I realised she was totally out of my league. Not like I really stood a chance to begin with though. She already had Futaba by then after all. This might seem like any old curry to most people, but there's tons of emotions crammed inside. So make sure you keep the tradition going. Rank 5, Hyro.
Alright.
Alright, that's enough of this for now. Things are getting downright sappy in here. Futaba's waiting for me at home too, so I should probably be heading back.
The rest is on you.
Make sure you clean up before you go to bed. I feel my kindness growing! Come on! Rank 4! Rank 4! Rank 4! Damn it! I'm starting to believe that there's no such thing as kindness rank 4. I think that kindness rank 3 is as high as anyone ever gets, because just it's human nature that people are not as kind as they could be. And I'm starting to believe that kindness 4 is a myth. Kindness 4 is a concept that you can only reach after several reincarnations, Buddhist style. Is that Buddhist or is that Hinduism? Genuinely can't remember. Either way, kindness 4 is not a real thing. You have to achieve spiritual enlightenment before you can achieve kindness 4. There is no kindness rank 4, but there's kindness rank 5, and you need it to finish Shichiro's confident. Oh great, so I have to get reincarnated a few times and achieve spiritual enlightenment and ascend to a higher plane before I can finish Sujiro's confident. That might be a bit tricky to finish on stream, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, it's me. You finished cleaning up? Futaba's still watching anime. As long as she's in a good mood though, I don't mind it. Seeing her so happy now, it makes me glad I kept Wakaba's curry alive. It's only a problem when she asks for it 3 times a day. Sounds good to me. Don't you start on that. You gotta think about balanced nutrition, all that stuff. You can meditate at a Buddhist temple. That is true, actually, you can. I gotta be strict with her. She needs to eat balanced meals so she gets vitamins that curry can't give her. But man, the expression of Futaba's face when she took a bite of that curry. Forget it. Maybe I'll have to stick with curry as the staple, but I can sneak in some veggies here and there. Guess cooking really can be a labour of love. Time to clean a lot of bathrooms, yep. Futaba is named after a famous geeky online forum, Futaba Channel, I knew I recognised the name Futaba from somewhere. And her mother's named after the Wakaba scripts that the forum runs on. That's really cool. I had heard of Futaba-chan. I had heard of that. If you do it enough times, there's a crazy cutscene where Joker reaches enlightenment. I talk too much. See you later. TTFN. Stabbing Tuesday. Akechi's back.
I wonder how much longer this heat will continue. It's exhausting.
Of course, it's always Akechi.
You know the rankings that are popular nowadays? Are you interested in them too?
It's more often known as 2chan. Okay. Not at all.
You're not interested. Are you the type to go against the trend? Did you know my name is listed too? It's apparently due to my recent disapproval of the group. Before I knew it, I'd turned into a bona fide villain. Still, I thought that if I became a target, I could figure out their methods. The idea was appealing when I thought about it. Of course, there's no guarantee I'd be safe. You should check out the list sometime. Well, talking anymore will make us late. See you later.
Hawaii, here we come.
It's all over the news.
Check out this Phantom Thieves chocolate wafer. I saw it in Shibuya and couldn't help myself. Comes with a sticker, right? So much Phantom Thieves merchandise all of a sudden. Although if you ask me, Phantom Thieves isn't a very cool name. I much agree, I prefer Banjo-Kazooie. I don't know, I like it. It's so mysterious. Fad-following girl. Do you think it's a bad idea to post my own name to the fan site to get a change of heart? I just want to meet the Phantom Thieves. The gap between level 3 and 4 is bigger for kindness than any other stat. That would make sense.
Okay, let's get started.
Because you know it takes multiple reincarnations and achieving spiritual enlightenment beyond the ethereal plane. But we are living in an ethereal world, and I am an ethereal girl. Oh, look who it is! He's back! The school trip's tomorrow, huh? I always got so excited the night before my trips. You leave tomorrow, right? It'll take 6 or 7 hours to get to Hawaii, so it'll be morning when you arrive. Go to the arcade to investigate before you unlock that mementos request properly. Oh yeah, watch out for that jet lag. Hawaii's time is 19 hours behind Japan's time zone, which means you'll get there on the morning of the 7th. You're leaving at night, but arriving in the morning of the 7th, that may be quite a shock to your systems. Jet lag is one thing, but our perception of time itself can become distorted sometimes. Have you ever looked at your watch and felt like the second hand stopped for longer than a second?
How about you?
Do you know the name of that phenomenon where the second hand looks like it stopped moving? I do. I have been told this before and I can't remember what it's called. Oh, let's have a look at the options. Vierord's law, chronostasis, a chronograph, a time paradox. I'm gonna guess it's the one that's the only one that's actually got a law behind it, because a chronograph is just a clock. That's just a fancy way of saying something that tells the time is a chronograph. A time paradox is not that. Chronostasis is where something gets frozen in time, like Demolition Man. And Vierord's law is the only other one, but let's have a look at the network. Okay, so apparently it's chronostasis. Alright, well, I was wrong. Let's get up the answers just so I can double check. What is Vierord? I'm going to Google Vierord's law. Vierord's law is a robust phenomenon in time estimation research that has been observed with different time estimation methods. Short intervals of time tend to be overestimated and long intervals of time tend to be underestimated. Okay. Even our hacky name has two leaves in it. Nice. Yeah, I wasn't aware that that was the name of chronostasis. I thought it would have like the something effect or something like that. So that's why I was surprised that it wasn't that. But like I thought chronostasis would mean something was actually like frozen, like Fry in Futurama.
This is it. Right.
Yes, that's correct.
You see.
When a person changes their viewpoint, there's a moment of time that goes unaccounted for in their mind. In order to fill that blank, the brain experiences a fictional moment. That's where this phenomenon comes from. The human brain really is incredible, right? It can make you feel like time has stopped. I just know the anime joke answer was the world, which is a reference to it. Is that the is that like Zawardo? Is that where is that what people call? Because I know Luigi's Final Smash and Brawl, people called Zawardo. I do remember that. I'm on the fringe. I'm on the edge of. See, I'm on the edge of internet culture. Like, I get sort of like some things just fall into my brain just from spending time on the internet. I have no idea where they come from or anything like that. I just know the words. So yeah, I like, I get sideswiped by internet culture as it goes past. Like, it brushes past me. There's like a... I'm not thinking of the phrase that I want to use.
Nice going.
All the Knovled gay. Oh, but my time's already up.
See you.
I want to hear all your stories when you get back, okay? Have fun! You're going to Hawaii tomorrow, huh? Don't worry about the house. Me and Futaba can hold down the fort. No Morgana, no Yusuke. This is going to be so much fun. Oh yeah, this time tomorrow we're going to be in Hawaii. I can't wait. You have your time wrong. Yeah, we'll still be in Japan at that point. Yuji, you know you're not leaving until tomorrow night, right? Wait, for real? Enough of the chit-chat. You should be concentrating on class. Yes, Mum. I don't care about that after what I just heard. I'm totally out of motivation to work. Sounds like business as usual. Well, time to research sightseeing spots in Hawaii. You got over that pretty damn fast. Oh yeah, are there any famous places in Los Angeles? No, there are no famous places in Los Angeles at all. It is devoid of tourist attractions. Hollywood! It has a vibrant art scene as well. I expect the trip will prove quite stimulating. I don't hold a candle to Hawaii's beaches though. There are a multitude of fabulous beaches near Los Angeles as well, you know. Yeah, Ryuji's just an idiot. Ah, it's close to the ocean. Traveling to Japan and Hawaii must have the craziest jet lag. I mean, I don't know if it's a 7 or 8 hour flight. If you're 19 hours behind, that's the same as being 7 hours. That's the same as being 5 hours forward. So I can't imagine it's too bad because obviously the date's going to shift. But in terms of the actual sort of left to right, it's hardly Australia. Yeah, but I don't think jet lag does anything. Like if the sun rises 5 hours later. I don't know. When I flew from London to Thailand, the jet lag wasn't too bad, and that was like 7-8 hours ahead. But then I don't know if maybe there's something about jet lag. There's something about how it's worse if you're traveling east than if you're traveling west or something like that. I can't remember what it is, but yeah. Huh? It's close to the ocean? Do you know where LA is? Well, it's the capital of America, so in the middle somewhere. Oh, Ryuji. Oh, Ryuji. What about Hawaii? Dunno, some ocean, I guess. You're hopeless. How long are you all going to keep this up? The capital of America is Los Angeles, and it's in the middle. And then Hawaii is in some ocean. Oh. Hawaii is located in the center of the Some Ocean. There's so much comedic depth to that. I think Ryuji is the funniest character in the game, I want to say. Partly because he's a jackass and partly because, yeah. I know you guys are excited for the trip, but you're getting a little carried away. Hey, shouldn't you tell the others about that target mementos? Should I be doing the target and mementos before I go to Hawaii?
Yes.
Or should I be
I should write something.
Quickly save. How many requests do I have? Is there a way to tell? Do I have to go to the hideout and recruit everyone to the hideout in order to tell? Requests, there we go. 2 ID'd requests, 3 potential un-ID'd requests. Yeah, I want to get a couple more confident things done if I can, because we're close with a few of them. After Hawaii, you have a lot of story-related stuff. Yeah, but we'll have a countdown, so we'll have a few days to play with. Okay, so we've got the evening. No one is available to socialize because they're all packing for the trips. I wonder if I could convince anyone to go and play darts and just get wasted on the night before the trip. Fancy doing some darts. Don't think anything blocks darts. Yeah. Well, we've read our darts book. Go to the arcade to ID the target on that quest. Can you do that? Does that take up a time slot? If you go to the arcade and ID the target, will that take up the evening spot? That's an Akihabara, isn't it? It doesn't take up a time slot. Okay, we'll do that. The way it's written in the calendar guide implies it does. Well, we might as well. There's literally no confidence for us to do, so... Do you think it's the kid with the jumper saying noobs on it? Hey, you're looking shifty. Can I talk to you?
Hey.
This arcade's a hole in the wall. Not too many people are here for Gunabout. Are you here to play Gunabout? Probably not. You look like you suck at games. Talk to him again.
Hey.
Okay. Do I play Gunabout?
Whoa.
Go to the arcade in Shibuya. Oh, right, okay.
Hey!
There's a mementos target here we haven't identified yet, right? What, you want to play this? I'm playing a Gunabout right now, so don't bother me. Hey, did you get change yet? It won't take my 1,000 yen bill. Oh, now's my chance. The cheater's logged in. Hey, hurry up and bring me back some change. Cheater? Some people online found his real name on a social media site, and now they're all raging. I think his real name is Yoshikuni Nijima. Or Nijima. That dirtbag is 40 years old and jobless. Well, I'm going to crush Nijima and be a hero. But you don't seem to be winning at all. Shut up! Just go and bring me back some change already. So that's the malevolent player that Mishima was talking about. He's the infamous cheater. It's one thing to cheat if you're playing alone, but it's wrong to mess with other people like that. We got his name too. It looks like Red Yoshikuni Nijima is going to be our next target. Nijima. Alright, cool. Now. Oh, hang on, who's that? Oh no, that's the same. Okay, right. In the caption, in the words of the World Darts Championships, let's play darts.
Welcome. What do you play?
Would you like to play darts abilities? It's 800 yen to play all you want. Let's play darts.
What do you want to do?
Let's call someone. Can we play darts with Morgana? That would be amazing. Okay, so my current party are both rank 2. I'm tempted to get one of them up to rank 3. We'll get Anne up to rank 3.
Hey!
Since we're here, I might as well try calling up some other people. The more the merrier, right?
Thank you.
Love the fact that Morgana asked, who do you want to play with? And the option was there for Morgana, and we ignored him. Said, do you want to play with me? No? You sure? I'm literally right here. Everyone else is packing for the holiday. No? I'm a cat that can play darts. Everyone will want to see that. No? Okay. Let's begin our team game. Oh, you invited Yusuke? Oh, Britta's in this?
Hey!
Let's do 501. You need to let them finish it so you can jump straight to level 3.
You can do this.
I think my ego is going to let me get the better of me, and they just have to not
this.
bust in round 4. Okay, so. Right, okay, hang on. We want treble 20 is what we want. What is it to fire? It's X, isn't it?
For
180! It's not ton 80, it's 180. You have to say it like a darts announcer. You have to go 180! You can't say for real, that's Ryuji's thing.
I'll give it a go.
Triple 20, pretty good. Considering she hasn't read a book. Okay, sorry, I was getting a message.
Yes! Counting on you.
Okay. Come on, 9 dart finish.
Yes!
Darts is pretty... Darts is pretty tough, but it's so much fun.
For real?
We used to have a dartboard in my garage.
For real?
180! 9 dart finish. Seven random kids in the cat are proficient enough to play like this. Well, they're phantom thieves. You know,
Give it a go.
they got proficiency by eating burgers
For real?
and by drinking smoothies. Never tell the teammate to finish it. Okay. Oh, right, you're working together. I thought you were playing against each other this whole time. Finish it. Go on. Come on, Anne. It's you and Anne versus Ryuji and Yusuke. All right.
I'll be counting on you then. Counting on you.
Clap. She gave me the clap. So we need 30, so we need double 15 in order to finish it. So we're looking for the blue here. Oh no, we're looking for the yellow. Yeah, don't worry. I realized.
That was so much fun.
Rank 3. Damage up. HP recover and SP recover.
Very well.
Let us dance with darts. Let's do it. As for the rules, let us go with 301. Everything starts with the basics. Oh, so we need to rank up Yusuke to rank 2. So we do 301 to get him up to rank 2 and then 501 for rank 3. I can darts. I can darts perfectly.
Indeed.
So, it has begun. Yes, it has. I need to stop shaking my leg.
Whoa. For real?
One of the bar staff will watch me just now, just casually getting nothing but 180s every character has a preference. Okay. Yusuke's clearly got stuff to do. I revel in this feeling of tension.
It's my turn.
Later party member plays at 701 right off the bat. Well,
Take it from here.
they've got some cojones. Round 3. So 77. Single 17, double 20. Okay, so
I see.
oh, okay. So the game wants you to check out with The game doesn't want you to check out with a double, because that's the standard rules of darts. Current skills, pro dartsman. See, normally in professional darts, you have to finish with a double. You have to finish with a double. If you can't finish with a double, then you can't finish the game, and you have to go back to your previous turn score. Just get bullseye until one of them turns yellow.
It's beautiful.
Perfect 0 and a perfect success. The goddess of victory has smiled upon us.
Not bad.
Rank 2.
This is good.
Some crazy skill. Proficiency's up. Performing well, like pulling off a hat trick or high ton, will increase your proficiency at the end of the darts game. Tired from all that precise throwing? I can tell you've grown somewhat though. Why, what went up? My proficiency again.
That was time well spent.
Sensation of throwing darts? I don't dislike it.
That should do it for now.
We can train up and have fun at the same time. This is a pretty handy place.
See you later.
Right, everyone go home and pack now. To be fair, if you throw darts into a bull's eye over and over again, it probably would turn quite yellow. You know, it'd get quite bloodshot if you kept throwing darts into its eye. Did it give you confident points? No, I think it gave confident points for Yusuke and Ryuji. I think I saw it was the two guys. I don't think the cat got any. We will be parting ways tomorrow. I pray both trips go safely. Thank you. Take care of yourself, Yusuke. And Futaba will be relying on you for the analysis. Leave it to me. Just let us know if anything comes up, okay? Okay. And off we go. Look after Morgana for us. I could have sworn I saw 4 musical notes, one for each of them. I think it was just 2. It was 2 pairs, I think. Confident points might also affect Arcana Burst. That's the only reason I can imagine Mishima has ones. Possibly. Guess stop talking about that trip. Poor Morgana's getting serious FOMO. So yeah, so Morgana's not letting us do anything. Can we feed the plant?
Nice.
Can we play games?
Hey. Now then.
Go to bed already. But I want to do everything.
No.
Fine. Should have saved. Oh well. Hey. Never mind. Have fun on your trip. Oh, poor Morgana's depressed. Stabbing Wednesday. Almost to 69%.
You're taking off, huh?
Oh look, Morgana's turned into a suitcase. Oh no, there he is on the couch. I'm not taking off yet, no.
Don't go cutting loose just because I'm not there to keep an eye on you.
I won't be taking off until we get to the airport and get on the plane. That's not... You don't understand how planes work, do you?
I'll look after Futaba and the cat while you're gone. You owe me one.
We'll talk more about our next job once you get back.
I can't wait.
Good.
I mean... Once you have the next pass deadline, Maruki will be unlocked. Okay, good.
I'm so sleepy.
And sit back and relax.
It'll take over 6 hours to get there, so why not sleep on the plane?
Time for death by cutscene.
I'll do that.
Oh, it's almost time to check in.
Looks like it's gonna take off on time. I feel like a lot of flights headed to America tend to run late or get canceled. Is it just me, or is Ryuji not here yet?
Oh.
I wasn't expecting to make a mad dash like this.
Coming late even on a day like this?
That's all you're bringing?
Well, it's only 4 nights, right? Ain't it enough?
I don't know what to... It'll be fun either way.
Yeah, that!
Well, I guess so.
Hey guys, they want us to gather near the boarding gate soon.
Why don't we take a group shot before we take off?
Ooh, sounds good. You be our cameraman, okay?
Let me join in too. You too, Makoto.
All right.
I did actually want to comment on that, but I didn't know if I was like missing something. But yeah, Ryuji's got a full rucksack, and they've all got suitcases that are about the same size, if not smaller. And yet apparently he's underpacked. Yeah, I don't really understand that. Here goes. Will everyone fit? This is embarrassing.
Where am I supposed to look?
Maybe they know his shirt.
Let me see.
Ryuji, you've got crap in your eyes.
What?
She's tracking them on the phone.
Holy shit, she's right.
How could you tell, Futaba?
You surprised? I snuck an app onto his phone. I can see all I want through his camera. Wow, that's intrusive. Okay, well I guess I won't be I'll be switching that off when I take a shower. You're looking now, right? You can't underestimate the original Medjet.
Talk about a nasty trick.
I'm so glad she's not an enemy of ours.
Inkling girl needs to learn some boundaries. Stabbing Thursday. Come on. Hey, anime.
May I have some iced coffee?
Coming right up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've begun our initial descent into Hawaii. We ask that you please return to your seats and ensure that your seatbelts are safely.
Whoa!
Wow!
So, how long will you be staying?
Yeah, I'm so excited. I have no idea though.
Hawaii!
Yeah, okay.
The tropical air.
Oh, right, I didn't realize I just actually paused the anime. That, yeah, okay, I'm Japanese. Also, I mean, the pilot says we'll be descending into Hawaii, but surely they would say we're descending into Honolulu. Not that I want to pick faults in this perfectly written anime script. You can tell the customer's officer is American because he has blue eyes. Is that a thing?
Hi, aloha. You can find your buses that way.
Damn, you speak Japanese? Whoa, I see it! The diamond thing! Oh man! The ocean is so blue!
Ryuji is such a dork. Meanwhile, Yusuke is in the middle of the American mainland. He's in Los Angeles, in, you know, Missouri or Oklahoma or somewhere like that, right in the middle. The capital of the country, of course. They make the foreigners blonde and blue-eyed. Yeah, I suppose. I'd love to go to Hawaii someday.
Yes, we're here! Hawaii!
I am so embarrassed.
Yeah, I feel Yan.
Is this the smell of Hawaii? Actually, I've been wondering since the airport, but what is this smell?
Supposedly the lingering scent of carpet cleaner. It's coconut scented. Plus, I'd say the scent of plumeria for the leis are amplifying the tropical atmosphere here.
The lingering scent of carpet cleaner, but they're clearly standing on a tiled floor. Get lost, Mishima.
What are you, the king of random facts?
No, that's me! That's me! That's my job! I'm the king of random facts! Get lost, Mishima. You and Caroline can just get lost somewhere. Loud Japanese schoolboy screaming in English when natively speaking it. Yeah.
I'm the type that likes to look up stuff beforehand.
Nerd.
Then tell me a cheap but good place to eat.
Do that after we figured out room assignments. We can't go out until we get our keys.
I want a room with this guy.
You belong to a different class, Sakamoto-kun.
I can't.
It complicates roll call.
Everyone butts you out after all. I bet there aren't many people who'd be okay rooming with you.
Shut up. We both stick out like a sore thumb, you know.
Takamaki-san, have you decided on which room to stay in? No, not yet. In that case, how about rooming with me?
And if it's okay with you, do you want to walk around together once we're free to go about?
Yes, Anne, you should totally room with generic NPC that wouldn't make it awkward for you to stay with one of the male characters in your class.
We've never gone overseas before, so we thought it'd be reassuring if we had someone who knows English.
Oh, sure, of course. Well, see you guys later.
Come on, can you just hurry up and make your decision?
Oh, then is it okay if I room with you?
I think these girls are supposed to be the same girls from the same end of the Kamoshida arc who came up and apologized. Possibly, but they don't have any names. I mean, I guess one of them was Tall Girl. So, I guess depending on how general their generic NPC names are, maybe they were named earlier in the story. So you could be right. I'd rather be alone, Mishima, I really would. But I guess the game's going to force us to do it. That's fine.
It's decided then.
Anyway, don't do anything stupid, okay? This isn't Japan, you know.
Ooh, new loading screen.
So this is Waikiki.
Using Japanese grammar for proper names, girl tall. Yes. Girl tall just sounds like something that an awkward teenage boy would say when he sees an attractive tall girl and can't think of what to say. It's just stuttering the words out. Hey, Goran, how's things? How are you doing? How was your weekend? No, Morgana, Yusuke, this is going to be fun. Surprise! Mishima's here! I always forget about Mishima because he's not part of the gang. You know, you ostracize him enough, you do forget about him, and then he just shows up. So this is Waikiki. Wasn't that the director of Thor Ragnarok?
Well, there sure are a ton of people here.
Happy Pi Day, yes indeed.
A lot of tall buildings like hotels.
Although,
It's a little too clean here. Feels like an artificial resort.
of course, it's only Pi Day in North America. Our Pi Day over here won't happen until April 31st.
Still, look how clear the ocean is. The palm trees definitely give off a tropical vibe, too.
I thought Ann was pretty impressive, but compared to the foreign ladies? Nah.
Shut up, Ryuji.
Then stop looking!
Oh my god.
You think so too, don't you? Like, these ladies are massive unlike the girls in Japan.
Oh my god. What a time to come in. I was supposed to be so much that there aren't 31 days in April for specifically that reason. It's the end of daylight savings. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, you guys do it 2 weeks before us. We always do it, it's the last Sunday of March that we do daylight savings. So there's always this sort of weird 2-week gap in the year where like between the East Coast and the UK there's like 4 hours of time difference instead of 5. So yeah, it's kind of weird. Also, Ryuji, you have the subtlety of a dead turtle. He has the subtlety of an air raid siren going off in an old folks' home. Everywhere in America except for one half of Arizona where they do not use daylight savings. Isn't there also, I think there's a part of Arizona, because I remember driving through it, there's a part of Arizona where their time zone is like half an hour different from everyone else's? Something like that, or half of them do mountain time and half of them do western time, or Pacific time, or something like that. Or as Ryuji would call it, some ocean time. But yeah, not all states follow daylight savings either. No, they don't. I think the Navajo in Arizona, they either don't follow daylight savings or they have something different. I know that in India is 5.5 hours ahead of the UK in places. So if you want to find out what the time is in India, you can take a wristwatch and flip it upside down, and that's the time in certain parts of India. It's quite fun. Anyway, let's get back to Ryuji being really, really pervy once more. Not interested.
I'm gonna rip out that tongue of yours.
I mean, you're the one that was just commenting on how much larger the girls in America were compared to the girls that are literally right next to you. But
Moving on. Take a look over there. Isn't that Diamond Head?
oh, there's the same. There's the same talk in the UK as well. People are always talking about why. I can't exactly remember. It's because if we didn't have daylight savings time, then in the winter, the kids in Scotland would be going to school in the dark because the sun wouldn't rise until after 9 o'clock in the morning. It's something like that. It was something to do with farmers was the reason that they changed it, and I can't remember what it is. But yeah.
Oh, I saw it from the bus too.
I don't really understand the whole reasons behind it, but you know, it gets us an extra hour in bed every October, so you know.
But why is it called that? Are diamonds a local product?
Wouldn't it say online?
Ah, there we go. Wait, people long ago mistook volcanic rock for it? The F?
Might as well look up recommended places in Waikiki too. Oh, right. I wanted to eat pancakes.
I wonder if there are any online recommendations of scenic spots.
It was actually a measure to save lantern oil back in the old times. Ah, right, the old times, as in everything before March 2020. I got you.
We should check for cheap and popular restaurants then.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Last Week Tonight has a "How is this still a thing?" about daylight savings time. I do remember that.
Hey, we're on our phones and chatting. This is no different from when we're in Japan.
Even if we're overseas, we can see all the news in Japan if we got our phones. It's like, this ain't what I was expecting.
We should do something that's more Hawaii-like.
What's Hawaii like?
Hula dancing?
Was this the second uncomfortable beach scene that you warned me about? Because once again, Ryuji is just being a lecherous jackass. Yeah, why did they come on the school trip to Hawaii? There must have been a reason for it. It wasn't just to send them gallivanting for 3 days.
I ain't down for that.
We can finally take a breather. Oh, by the way, you know how the polls for the fan site rankings started, right?
There will be another beach scene, but it isn't nearly as bad as the first. Okay, it wasn't the best, but didn't want you to feel a sense of dread once you heard the word Hawaii. All right, okay. I didn't even think about there might be a beach scene in Hawaii, but of course, everything in Hawaii is a beach scene. You ever seen Hawaii 5-0? There's just sand everywhere. You know how the polls for the fan site ranking started, right? Fan site?
I have to start there? It's the Phantom Aficionado website. Fan site for short. You at least know how it's been really lively, right? I'm the one who made the website, but even I'm surprised. I can't believe I'm part of such a huge thing. I'm so glad I've been rooting for the Phantom Thieves. On the contrary, did you hear about Akechi, that detective against the thieves? The good-looking one.
Yeah, the floppy guy.
His popularity plummeted after Medjed was dealt with. Supposedly his official blog's up in flames. He posed as some hero of justice, but that's what he gets for not seeing eye to eye with them. To be blunt, I can't focus on this trip. I keep thinking about the Phantom Thieves. Don't you think about them too?
Could honestly be just a trip like a morale and prestige thing, like, oh, shooting is so good, they have these great... I mean, yeah, it could just be, sort of flashing the cash. But, these guys have exams to study for. They've literally just had the entirety of summer vacation. They're back for 3 days, and then they're, just off to Hawaii for a week.
You sure are calm. Something this amazing rarely happens,
So,
but then again, I think I'm feeling a bit tired too.
Seeing a different country and all. Yeah, but I mean, if they just see the beach, a beach in Hawaii and a beach in Japan. That's why Yusuke isn't filming schools in LA. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. LA, famously in Colorado. Famously in the Midwest, that famous Midwest city of LA.
Let's go to bed. Good night.
We had a class-wide camp trip for no reason at all, legit just for funsies, but that was more structured and interesting than this. To be fair, in my final year of I guess it would be middle school, we were kind of 12 years old. It was primary school. We went to York for a week, like old York. We went there for a week. It was pretty good fun. I'm seeing more cultural landmarks, but they didn't end up in the final game. Okay. September 9th, the day the Dreamcast came out.
Man, it's nothing but Japanese people around here. I thought we were gonna be getting alohas coming from all directions and stuff.
It costs money to enjoy that atmosphere, you know? There's not much we can do as students.
I should clarify, September 9th, the day the Dreamcast came out in Europe. The Dreamcast came out in Europe on 9/9/99. It's pretty cool.
I guess it's the same no matter where we go.
Same as those final year celebrations. Yeah, doing my second year since the third years of doing college stuff. Yeah, so that was us. Like it was June of my final year of primary school. Because in Scotland we have primary school and secondary school. And you go from primary to secondary when you're about 12 years old. 9999 is also how much it cost. Yeah. How you doing, Alex? You alright? Gonna have to get used to your new name, man.
Hey, what's with the low energy, Makoto?
I mean, to be fair, 99.99 isn't bad. That's under £100.
I just had to listen to the taxi driver complain for 30 minutes straight.
Nice shirt. Oh yeah, I got this is a, I don't know if you can see, this is a Mario shirt. I got this at Nintendo World in New York City. Dressing up for something? Yeah, I'm dressing up because all my other clothes are in the wash.
I'm used to dealing with students' troubles, but I never expected to have to do it overseas as well.
That must have sucked. We should be doing some more exciting stuff. I mean, we're in freaking Hawaii, for God's sake. Isn't the school supposed to plan stuff? I want to go diving.
It seems there wasn't enough time to come up with any kind of coordinated travel plan.
Yeah, dressing up for stream because it's the only time the outside world sees me, apart from the fact that I'm at work tomorrow morning. Just enjoy the pretty... I first missed a few streams, so I have no idea what's going on. They're on a school trip to Hawaii, and that's pretty much it. The last sort of 3 weeks of in-game stuff, nothing has really happened, if we're honest. So you haven't missed anything at all. You missed an incredibly uncomfortable beach scene, and then a slightly less slightly less uncomfortable beach scene, and now they're in Hawaii on a school trip because their school is loaded.
That lack of coordination is what led to them using students as chaperones as well.
By the way, you're rooming with Mishima, right? How is it? Anything interesting?
He won't shut up.
Even in Hawaii?
Fan site. You know, I do hear people talking about the Phantom Thieves every so often.
Are they really mentioning us?
I think so. We've already made our international debut. Man, just talking about that makes me want to go back to Japan so bad.
You really have no chill.
Come on, let's try and forget about those things for now.
But people are waiting for us to fix society. We don't got time to be relaxing over here. Ain't that right, Yusuke? Wait.
I hadn't even clocked that.
Overseas travel provides a great opportunity for new insight. I'd prefer we stay here a bit longer.
What the hell is he doing here? I mean, we flew to Hawaii to get away from you, you perv. Oh, Mishima and Yusuke. You fly all the way to the middle of some ocean, and they still track you down. Oh my, yeah, you're supposed to be in LA. You're supposed to be in the middle of America. Yeah. We've only lost the cat. Now you get to be in that YouTube video of gamers reacting to Yusuke walking on screen in Hawaii. Is that a thing? That's amazing. Oh. Could it not have been Shogi Girl instead, please? Alright. He was meant to be in Los Angeles, Goran. He was absolutely meant to be in Los Angeles, but apparently he doesn't know where Los Angeles is either, because apparently he's been spelling Los Angeles Honolulu.
What are you doing here?
Wasn't your school supposed to be going to Los Angeles?
He lost
Apparently
Angeles.
They couldn't land the plane due to a terrible storm brewing on the west coast. There were no signs of it letting up, so our destination was changed on the spot to Hawaii.
Well, that's convenient and contrived.
Did you just bring rain wherever you go?
Could it be that what happened at the fireworks festival was his fault as well?
Yes!
Don't go bringing any storms here, you got that?
I'll do my best.
By the way, there's nothing planned after this. What are you all gonna do?
They all have their own sort of little talking animations, don't they? I've just noticed that. Like, Anne will sort of flick one of her pigtails, and Yusuke just there was sort of cricking out his neck when he was talking. Like, he doesn't have any reason to do that, but anytime he's talking, he's just sort of cricking out his neck like that. Just keep an eye out for that. Next time they have a line, just Anne will just be, for no reason at all, just flicking her own hair, and then Yusuke's clearly got some kind of shoulder or neck problem or something. Possibly beyond all the times I've strangled him for being a perv.
Oh yeah, I still gotta buy souvenirs. My mom asked me to grab some stuff for her.
I totally forgot about that. We need to pick things up for Futaba and Morgana too.
Do we have to?
I was hoping to do some shopping myself.
Then it's settled. I wonder what Morgana would want.
To be in Hawaii with you guys?
Man, our group's totally the same even out of Japan.
No, you're not. You got Mishima as well.
Huh. I didn't realize Big Bang Burger was in Hawaii too.
I wonder if anyone else said they'd be out of the country this week. Well, the Shogi Girl did. I don't know if the Floppy Git did. Did Sai say she'd be out of the country? I can't remember. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, it's been getting real popular in Japan lately. I guess I wanted to branch out.
Now that you mention it, I read a news article recently about the success of Okumura Foods.
Imagine if Akechi walked into frame right now just like Yusuke did. I think I would legitimately just walk out the room. Just turn off the PS5 and just quit.
Ah, yes. The company that owns Big Bang Burger.
Okumura? Ain't that the guy who's at the top of the fan site rankings?
Is that true?
I guarantee it. I don't make mistakes about that kind of stuff.
You might get to see Shogi Girl later. There's a scene where you get to hang out with the romantic confidant, and since it's unlikely to have finished Sufumi's confidant by now, they let you do it even if you don't have a romantic link with her. Yeah, so Shogi Girl goes to the same school as Pervy Wireless. She does. At least that's what I've been told. I don't think it's been made clear in-game yet, but I think you guys in the chat mentioned it, and the fact that she's in Los Angeles too, the game is dropping hints that she is. So yeah. Sure you don't.
Do I hear sarcasm?
Always.
What's the matter?
Oh, it's probably nothing. Just a rumor I heard about Okumura Foods. Supposedly, all of their overseas competition has mysteriously pulled out. Never mind, I'm surely just overthinking things. Sis's habits seem to be rubbing off on me.
Oh yeah.
Hey, why don't we take a pic together? You know, so we can remember the trip and all.
Yeah, I knew her text said she was going to LA. I forgot about her mentioning, about Yusuke mentioning her right at the start. There's a lot of dialogue in this game.
Good idea!
I can take the photo.
Are you sure you don't want to be in it? Thanks.
I can camera perfectly.
I only ask that you ensure the composition is well balanced.
Ugh, can you not worry about that stuff for 1 second?
I'm the best camera in the business. Don't use Joker's phone for it. Futaba bugged your phone. Don't do it. Well, too late. Smile. The thing is,
We still have some time to spare, right? Where to next?
Futaba's watching literally everything we do anyway. At least Futaba's bug is the only thing on his phone, and Striker's phone is sentient. Really? Wow, that's a smartphone.
There's a convenience store down by the beach. How about there?
That sounds lovely. I would quite like a short rest.
He did it again. He did it again. He did the shoulder thing. You saw that, right? I'm not just going mad. Harvey Byler's got some crick in his neck.
All right, let's head over there.
Never take a photo of multiple people in portrait. What if you want to get their legs in, though?
Don't you think the food around here is kind of salty?
You might be right. Oh, shoot. I forgot my sunscreen. I'm going to go buy another bottle at the convenience store.
I'll go with you.
I guess we will need to wait for them to come back.
He did it again!
I'm so bored. By the way, you think we're the thieves everyone here's been going on about? It'd be pretty freaking crazy if that was true, huh?
That would be amazing.
I had not heard of such rumors. It sounds wonderful. We are already here, so why don't we confirm if that is the case?
Oh, good idea.
Harvey Byler, don't you have your own schoolmates that you should be hanging out with? Shouldn't you be like at your own hotel or something? You're just... Or is there only one hotel in the whole of Hawaii?
Let's try asking around while we wait for An and Makoto.
Oh, we're actually able to do stuff. Okay, except we can't go that way. And we can't go that way. And we can't go that way. So all we have to work with is this one area. And we've got 3 NPCs to talk to. I wonder if the game wants us to talk to the NPCs. What friends would he hang out with? You're right, I completely forgot. Nobody wants to hang out with Yusuke. I withdraw my original comment. Phantom Thieves? Never heard of them. You kids are from Japan, right? Are these Phantom Thieves special people like samurai or geisha? I suppose that understanding isn't necessarily incorrect for someone from a foreign country. Phantom Thieves? Oh, like the ones from Japan? Whoa! Ooh! I read about them in a news article recently. What of it? That's actually all I wanted to know. Thanks. Yes, yes, absolutely. Let's talk to these Americans while the one English speaker in the group is off buying sunscreen. Happy man! Yes, look how happy he is. Oh, I have heard of the Phantom Thieves. In fact, I'm a big fan. It's so awesome how they kick the bad guys' asses. I wonder how they steal hearts.
Oh.
He actually seems to be quite knowledgeable.
Dude!
It's crazy how many people know about this. This is freaking awesome.
Huh?
Huh?
Hey, ain't she kind of cute? Maybe we should ask her some questions too.
Hey!
Free time is almost up. Shouldn't you be heading back soon?
Are you a student? Yeah, she's a watering can girl from before. Ryuji's called her cute twice without realizing it's the same person.
That's right. By the way, your blonde friends seem very excited on the airplane coming here.
Also, yeah, there's myself and Alex and Rob, and that have a mutual friend who looks a lot like this girl, and it is just, I'm finding it hilarious.
Hey, you're that girl we saw watering the plants.
You know exactly who I'm talking about, don't you, Alex? I wonder if she knows.
Sorry to surprise you. I'm another third year who was asked to come chaperone this trip.
I haven't told her.
I accepted the task to take my mind off of things, but I wasn't sure how to spend my free time.
We're here!
I think I should be going. See you.
Alright, I'll give her more lines of spoken dialogue. Okay.
Sorry, were you waiting long?
That girl you were talking to just now, do you know her?
No, that was my first interaction with her. She said she was a third year, the same as you, Makoto.
I've never really spoken to her, though. It looks like our free time is over. Let's head back to the hotel.
What the? Oh, she's trying on new clothes. I wondered what the hell was going on.
What am I doing? I feel like such an idiot for getting psyched for this. Then again, we are on a trip, so...
Okay, for a second there I thought that was Makoto. I didn't realize that that was actually Kwakami. What filth am I playing? I'm wondering that myself sometimes. There's a lot in this game that's making me go, oh, I don't know about that. A scene from the anime that ends up getting added into Royal, really?
Excuse me, Miss Kawakami, about the post-beach plans. Did I find you at a bad time?
Not at all. What's the matter?
Yep, Kwakami. That's what I'm calling her now.
Found it. One after another, too.
What did you find?
Still working, can't tell you.
She can handle this without me. Ooh, so much. All I'm good for is driving them around in mementos.
Oh, is Morgana getting depressed and feeling isolated and is gonna run away or leave the group or something? That's where I feel like his arc is going.
I'm basically useless.
Yeah, you are.
Kitty, your mumbling's distracting me. If you got something to say, just spit it out.
It's nothing.
What were you saying?
Let me go!
You feel so nice.
I do not!
So smooth and silky. It's kind of hard to believe fur this soft belongs to a human.
Don't make me say it again! I'm a human!
Couldn't you just be assuming that?
Yeah, I know Futaba is not very good on the social skills side of things, but manhandling another human, yeah, Inkling needs to learn a thing or two. They make it happen by having everyone else be a lot meaner to Morgana than usual. Yeah, it seems like they're being a bit of a dick to him. Yeah, also it's not realistic. The cat should be 100% sitting on the keyboard. But then again, look, Inkling has done precisely the right thing. She's got a fake keyboard on the top for the cat to sit on while she uses the real keyboard underneath. You know? I've seen that trick many times. It works a dream.
I had the wrong assumptions about my mom for the longest time.
It's not the same. I understand myself better than anyone.
That's true.
Yeah, you can tell she hacks because she's tap 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 away.
There are even more posts now. Oh, wow. The president of a company called Okumura Foods is rising very quickly up the rankings.
Oh, I wonder, yeah, so maybe the Okumura president is the next target. Because we still haven't seen the guy that Sai put on the table, have we? You're looking now?
Come on, you can't let this chance pass you by.
What chance?
It's rumored that Okumura Foods exploits their employees. Stuff like underpaying staff to reduce labor costs. That's how they have so many stores.
What's up? Yo.
Why are you here?
Just hear me out. The guy I'm rooming with went and brought his girlfriend back to the room.
What?
Felt totally awkward staying in there with him. I'm just gonna sleep here tonight.
So I also didn't tell you anything about the target, even his name. All she said was, you know who this is, right, considering what happened. I mean, yeah, and also that was in the future. So even if she had told us his name, that wouldn't have helped Joker in the present, because it was a flash forward, you know? Unless that's the twist of the game and the Joker is an actual time traveler.
Even though there are only 2 beds?
Which is completely possible, considering that in Smash Brothers he visits Shadow Moses Island, which takes place in 2005.
Takamaki?
The girl I was sharing a room with took off to her boyfriend's room.
I know that feeling.
Hang on.
And she took the key.
Oh, she took the key. I was going to say, you've got the room to yourself. Why are you not just making the most of it instead of... But she's actually been locked out. Yeah. What did you do to X so at least give a name drop?
I stepped outside for just a second and the
Really?
auto lock kicked in. I can't get back in my room.
Huh? You're looking at stuff online even over here?
Ever since the MedJet case, many people from overseas have been accessing the website. Isn't it crazy? The Phantom Thieves are finally making their worldwide debut. What should I do about overseas requests?
I don't think we're the ones you should ask about that.
They took down MedJet. I wonder who they'll bring justice to next. It's not just Japan anymore. The whole world's waiting to see the Phantom Thieves' next move.
That reminds me, what time is it?
So sleepy. I'm feeling pretty pooped. You think this could be that jet lag thing?
Did she give the targets
It'll
name?
be
Okay.
too much hassle for me to go anywhere else. I'll just sleep in here tonight.
Wait, what? I don't know if that's a good idea.
Don't worry, I trust you guys.
I saw that one coming.
I wouldn't trust Ryuji. We've already established he's quite a lecherous jackass, but you know.
There are only 2 beds. Even if someone sleeps on the sofa.
One of us is gonna have to sleep on the floor. So who's that gonna be? Oh, hey, playing cards. Why don't we use these to decide? Yes! What?
No.
I'm all the way in Hawaii, and I'm stuck sleeping on the floor. Hey, where'd Mishima go?
He's in the bathroom.
Ain't he been in there a while?
The school trip. Shiho was really looking forward to this.
On.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring the mood down. But it's already been almost 6 months since then, hasn't it? This all feels so strange.
Shiho's still in hospital, isn't she?
Right? Hard to believe the rowdy kids at school are now famous all over the world.
Don't you think we still have a lot to learn about each other, though? You know, things like what kind of people we like. So, time to come clean, Ryuji.
Me? Well, she's gotta have a good personality. I'm okay with anyone who's modest and nice.
What about if 2 girls with equally good personalities confess to you at the same time?
Never gonna happen. No one likes Ryuji.
Equally nice? Then it'd have to be the one with the hotter bod.
So looks are what's most important to you.
What?
Wow.
Your first answer was just superficial. The second answer was your true beliefs.
I think that's entrapment, Anne.
So you really are that kind of guy.
Well, loaded question.
That ain't fair.
What about you? Come on, spill the beans. What kind of girl is your type?
The type that doesn't wake me up in the middle of the night to ask me personal questions. I'm not playing your game.
You totally dodged the question.
Yeah, obviously.
Well, we answered honestly. It's your turn next. So, what kind of guy do you? So, what kind of guy do you?
My stomach.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh, well, looks like Mishima has turned into Miship myself. Thank you very much.
You know, wasn't he drinking the tap water earlier?
It's possible to get to this scene when you're already dating Anne. Yeah, I can believe that.
That's like the one thing you're not supposed to do when you're out of the country.
No, I believe that is a wise decision. Though it was some third-rate tabloid's article, unnecessary information was leaked after all. Besides, his investigation of the Phantom Thieves showed no progress since then. Yes, there's a possibility that he'll betray us out of spite since he was let go.
He was let go.
Well, we'll make it so that it was a heart attack. As usual, he'll be left to deal with the... Oh, I wouldn't have thought of that. Well played, sir. It no longer matters if we deal with 1 or 2 of those connected to us.
Who's gonna have a heart attack? That's not Mishima they're talking about, is it? Stabbing Saturday, September 10th.
Our trip is almost over, but tomorrow night we'll be in the airplane heading home.
Don't have any fun facts for September 10th
Damn it.
off the top of
This
my
is how
head.
stuff was supposed to go.
What do you mean?
We ended up walking around, same as we always do in Japan. I mean, we even ate at a freaking Big Bang Burger. It's like we never left.
Wine all you'd like, but that's what the trip was supposed to be.
It's like all those Brits that go on holiday to Spain and Portugal and places like that and just find a British pub and just sit in there the whole time. Someone's getting the metaphorical knife in the back with a knife. Yep. Imagine if Mishima was a member of the conspiracy this whole time. It's not impossible.
Weren't some other guys getting all cozy with their girlfriends or some shit?
I think?
And that's it! That's what this trip is missing!
Hang on, why were you asking wasn't it the case? You literally came into Joker's room last night saying the guy in my room is getting with his girlfriend. Why are you now, the morning after, going, weren't there some guys that were getting with their girlfriends? Like, it literally happened, Ryuji. That's either, I don't know if that's like sloppy writing or if Ryuji is just that much of a, you know, that much of a numpty that he's got no idea that he's literally... That line feels like a weird translation. Yeah, it might just be a mistranslation actually. You know, is that what chaos control is?
Come on, we totally gotta get moving during our free time in the afternoon.
What are we going to do?
Make a once-in-a-lifetime summer memory. Hawaii's famous for its beaches, and, you know, what happens in Hawaii stays in Hawaii.
Well, like Mishima shitting himself.
We can get some girls' numbers during the day, then sneak away to them at night. You in or what?
Me too?
It'll be great. Neither of us have girlfriends who'd get mad about it either.
I guess it's true, but...
Come on, I know you're acting all cool, but you're totally coming with. No question about it.
Sorry, my
Ooh, you get a message?
my Pikachu's going.
Look at that. Actually, you don't gotta answer that. It might be something about you-know-what. Come on, Mishima, let's go.
Wait, what just happened? It's only going to be the two of us, Sakamoto?
Don't give me that look. We're going to Waikiki. Try and get a little more excited.
Man...
Chair, come on. Could that have been a Phantom Thieves message? I should check when there's nobody else around. What, like now? I'd love to go for a walk on the beach. We're in Hawaii after all. I can finally take a break from my job too. If you don't have any plans, would you like to take a walk with me? Looks like I've received some messages. I heard that Shujin is here in Hawaii, so I wanted to say hi. My school is giving us some free time to do as we please. Care to walk along the beach? It might help with new moves. Oh, so this is like a confident opportunity. You can also have a romantic date with Makoto even though you haven't... What was that message earlier? Was it from Futaba? Wait, don't tell me. Was it a girl? Come on, you gotta make memories with us instead. We bombed it on the beach in Japan after all. I wonder if the American translators realised that the phrase, we bombed it on the beach in Japan, might not have the connotations that they want. This is my last moment of free time. Whom should I spend it with? Come on, game. Whom shall I spend it with? It's tough to max her by now. I also get messages from Anna Quackamy here if you're dating them. Okay. I mean, Ryuji's the best mate. Makoto's best girl, and Hifumi knows a lot about... Because she's a shogi player, she knows a lot about positions, if you know what I mean. Let's do it. Really? Thank you. Should I wear a swimsuit?
Sorry to ask you out here so suddenly.
Alright, Tamer. Thanks for stopping by, mate. Good to talk to you. Have a good week, mate. Seems like Makoto has been waiting for me here. Yes. Well, your perception is unbelievable, Joker.
Being a chaperone is more difficult than I expected. We've had a lot of meetings. I honestly wanted to contact you earlier, but this is the first free moment I've had.
I can't decide where to look. Let's enjoy ourselves.
That sounds lovely. All right then, let's take a walk.
Yeah, I think this was the right choice.
Oh, a food stand.
Because Ryuji is already pretty high ranked. Makoto, we still need to get her ranking up. And Shogi Girl, I don't feel like we know well enough to be able to go on a walk along the beach in a foreign country yet. So yeah.
Garlic shrimp. I've heard that's a famous Hawaiian dish. Are you adventurous when it comes to food?
Not at all. I'm drinking Diet Coke. What do you think?
That's amazing. I always just stick with the standard fare. Well, let's give it a try.
You two from Japan?
Yes, we are.
Makoto's locked behind charm right now, so it's a good chance to get points to the front. I didn't even realize that. Hey, look at that. I made the right choice and didn't even realize. SMRT.
How about them phantom thieves, huh? The guys that steal hearts.
How do you know about them?
Heard about it on the news. They're all the rage in Japan, yeah?
Seems like we're even making headlines abroad.
Say, if you run into them, tell them I say hello. And ask them to change people's hearts so everyone loves shrimp.
This guy sounds a lot like the voice that La Theatre de Phoenix, the British comedy improvisers of Phoenix Wright. It sounds a lot like the voice that they give to Detective Gumshoe, and it's quite funny.
Of course. I'll do just that. That's amazing.
We gazed out over the ocean while we enjoyed the delicate flavors of a foreign country. And then we had some Hawaiian pizza and instantly regretted it.
How beautiful. Oh, it's already so late. My sister would be upset if she saw me laid back like this.
You're sat up.
To tell you the truth, I wasn't particularly eager to go on this trip. But if it's like this, I think I'd like to come again.
Is it racist to be like, hey, you guys are from the same country, those international criminals, right? Say hi to them for me. I don't think so. I mean, that's like going, hey, you're from New Jersey. Oh my God, I love Bruce Springsteen. You know, they're not criminals. They're sort of, are they criminals? I mean, that's the whole debate, I suppose. But no, they're celebrities. I think it's fair to say they're celebrities. And you know, if you're in a foreign country, you might not know the entire context behind it. So yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah. I'd like you to have this.
Tiki keychain. Oh, nice. A Tikiki chain. Yes, a Tikiki chain. It's a small wooden keychain. Its dignified yet warm expression is reminiscent of Makoto.
It's not the best souvenir, but it will remind you of the memories we made today.
Aww.
Thank goodness. Well, we should probably return before it gets dark.
No, just a little longer.
I suppose I can't complain about that.
The two of us basked in the sunny Hawaiian sunset, just me and Makoto. Aww. Well, good thing you didn't accidentally tell Tukemi you loved her. Otherwise, you'd be technically cheating right now.
It was terrible getting dragged around by Sakamoto all day. Do you think I'll have to go through this on future school events as well?
Get a lot of free confident points from the Hawaii date, so you're pretty much going to speed through the rest of our confident once you get Max Charm. Cool. I can't wait to meet Max. definite possibility.
Yikes. I don't know. It's fun hanging out with Sakamino, but he might be too different for me. Is getting a girlfriend my only way out of this situation?
Max Charm is the confident for the arcade cheating quest. Yeah. Although I kind of wish maybe I should have done Shogi Girl, because then, like, I'll have a lot... She was lower down, so maybe I should have just rocketed up her confident points, but oh well.
Well, anyway, we need to wake up early tomorrow. Let's get some sleep, okay?
Wow, is the holiday over already?
Hey.
Hey, we're still open for business. Get that cat upstairs.
Aww.
It's not like anyone's coming in anyway. Aren't I rank 6 for who? Am I really that high? Maybe. You could be right. Just, it feels like not that long ago that we were at rank 1, so... Plus, if someone does come, you can just tell them it's a cat cafe. You know that line's not going to work. Excuse... Hey, it's Maruki. How you doing, Maruki? I did it all for Maruki.
Hey.
What did I tell you? Get that cat out of here.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, please. There's no seed. There's no need. I'm sorry. I did power... Yeah, I guess I did. Ah, wait a sec. I was told that Joker is lodging at a cafe. I just happened to be passing by, so... Ah, I see. You teach at his school, huh? Not really. I'm just a counselor. Well, in any case, I apologize for the cat. Normally he stays upstairs. It's fine by me. I love animals. They don't seem to share the sentiment, though. How's he doing here? Joker's off on his little trip. No clue. He's just some alien-level stranger to me.
Say.
You talk with your cat? That's so neat. Uh-oh. Sorry, did I frighten you? My apologies. I just found it impressive, is all. Sorry about the cold shoulder over there. Just take the cat upstairs, okay? I'll call you back down when it's all clear. Come on, Futaba. I'll just be in the way down here. Let's go. You can't hear McGarn's voice. That book. Oh, this? It's on a subject called cognitive science. Any interest? What? You're... I'm sorry, but you need to leave. Don't worry about the bill.
Huh?
I'm so sorry if there was anything I... Cafe's now closed. I'll have to ask you to... Sujiro.
I'm okay.
He stays. What good is driving your few customers away going to do you anyhow? Futaba. So that book, is it what you teach, sir? I mean, mister? Huh? Well, no, not at all. I'm not a teacher. What's it for, then? It's just a personal interest of mine. I've been studying it for years now. It's difficult to grasp at times, but it's quite useful. Fun to study, too. It's fun?
Yeah.
Well, of course. It's a wonderful division of science that can help many people. That makes it pretty fun, right? Yeah, Mom thought the exact same thing. Mom? Her mother studied it too. What I don't get is why you're studying something like that, though. Well, you are a high school counselor, right? I guess it does make some sense, being related to your field and all. Your mom thought that too, huh? She sounds like a wonderful woman. Hell yeah, my mom owned. She loved me so much. Past tense, huh? I see.
Right.
Well, I'm sure she'd be very proud.
All right, let's go.
Come on, Mona, let's go. Off to a menless room.
Hey, wait!
Sorry about that. Would you care for another? Yeah. So it's nothing sinister. He's just he doesn't want to have any sort of trigger moments for Futaba. That makes sense. Thank you. Your coffee truly is amazing. Thanks. I'm guessing this is another bonus royal cutscene. Man, things sure are changing around here. 71. Oh, we're up. Stabbing Sunday. Oh, we're not going to get a smoothie.
School trip is finally coming to a close.
Notice how the percentage approval rating skipped over 69%. But yeah.
I never thought I would have the chance to go on one this year as well.
Barely even felt like I was out of the country, though.
Even Yusuke showed up.
I'm simply glad the storm didn't make its way over here.
It may not have been the most exciting trip, but we still had a good time.
Honestly, though, I'm thankful we didn't have to deal with the storm. They truly are dreadful.
It may not have been the most exciting trip, but it certainly it certainly made do for good filler for the story in order to get us through the calendar year in the game.
So,
The
what
entire
did you end
state.
up doing yesterday? You keeping secrets from me? That's against the bro code.
Went to the beach.
What, by yourself? No way I'm gonna believe that.
The desperation in your face is quite unbecoming, Ryuji.
That's enough, you guys.
It felt like this trip went by in a flash. I'm not sure if I want to go home or stay here longer at this point.
Hey, why don't we shop for souvenirs together before it's time to go?
Ooh, count me in.
I fed the plant before we left, so Barney Stinson. Oh my god, he does look like Neil Patrick Harris, doesn't he? I'm never going to unsee that for Ryuji. Ryuji is now Neil Patrick Harris. Setting of Persona P4 school trip was to the setting of Persona 3 where they recycled the... Wow. I mean, that's a nice callback, if nothing else. I don't know if it's lazy development or if it's just a nice little reference.
Allow me to join you as well, although I have no funds for souvenirs.
He did the shoulder thing again. He did the shoulder thing again. I'm never going to unsee that either. I quite like it when games do that. You even set in an Electra from one of Persona 3's teachers. Nice. Because I like how sort of it's kind of a thing in video game lore where if you travel to a place that's in a different game, you get the game's background music. Like, that was a whole thing in... I can't remember which... one of the... There was a, I think it was a Sonic the Hedgehog like novelization or Choose Your Own Adventure or something where something was going wrong in the levels and they could tell because the background music had stopped playing. Then they were like, "There's something really weird going on here." It was something like that. It was like I really like how sometimes they make it that in video games the background music is just like you know, the color of the sky or something like that. It's just something that's always there.
You're going to be able to get back to Japan, right? What do you think Morgana and Futaba would like?
The traditional souvenir from Hawaii is usually chocolate. Oh, but Morgana can't eat chocolate. Well, he tells us that he's not a cat, so maybe it's fine?
If we're gonna get him souvenirs, we gotta pick stuff they'll really wig out over.
Why don't we split up and look around then?
Look, they have coffee with butter in it. Do you think it tastes good?
There's acai powder over here.
Doesn't it feel like you could just spend forever at places like these?
I know what you mean.
We've come all the way to Hawaii. I think it'd be best for our gifts to focus on impact rather than taste.
Oh, well said. In that case, let's find something we wouldn't buy ourselves, but we'd be happy to get as a gift. I'm not seeing anything. I mean, this is Futaba and Morgana we're talking about. Their standards for happiness are way too high. Yusuke, you find something?
An hourglass that measures 3-minute increments.
Why?
To use in bed.
Futaba loves instant yakisoba. It brilliantly meets the requirements of an item I wouldn't buy for myself, but would please me to receive.
But can't you just buy one of those in Japan? Oh crap, we're almost out of time. Okay, Yusuke and I will find Futaba's souvenir and we'll leave Morgana's to you.
Something Morgana would like. I feel like someone's staring at me from behind. Oh, who's it going to be?
Hello.
it's the acrobat. Tuna. Yeah, maybe tuna. Oh, he does love his sushi. Morgana does love his sushi. But I don't think he would like it very much if we flew all the way to Hawaii and brought him back sushi. Considering, you know, he lives in Tokyo. But yeah, maybe some nice Hawaiian... I wonder if this souvenir shop sells dead fish.
Senpai!
Aloha.
That's a much more appropriate greeting. Aloha!
Touch of death.
Who's that?
Find anything suitable?
Hmm? That girl. Ah, sorry to be a bother. I'm Yoshizawa, a first year. It's nice meeting you all.
Why is the first year on the trip?
Oh, you're that gymnast.
Yes, that's right. Our club's here at a training camp to get ready for the next big meet, and I just happened to find him.
The last meet was only a short while ago, though. You're already training for the next one?
This is the moment you realize all of a sudden no one else has met Kasumi. And now I know who you were talking about when you said who else is away for a week. Just when you were starting to think he was a figment. Hawaiian-style sushi with pineapple chunks, yeah. You know that crash was unfortunate, but it really is funny that you had an on-stream disastrous experience involving an acrobat. It is. It was amazing. Yeah. Matt sent me your comment afterwards after, it's like, of course it was the acrobat that killed the PC. Hawaiian pizza didn't even originate in Hawaii. Well, no, pizza's Italian, obviously.
You seem to be making quite the effort.
Well, I absolutely have to get the results I'm looking for at the next competition. The team's been training with a famous coach who lives here on the island. She's working us especially hard. We end up in tears almost every day.
Wow.
Your dedication to training even when overseas is admirable. We should all learn from your example.
Yep.
Good luck at the next meet. We're all rooting for you.
Thank you. Your kind words may be what keeps me from crying today.
Wow.
Hey, it's fine if you do cry, though. You know what they say? What doesn't thrill you makes you stronger. Ah, I almost forgot we're out of time here. Well, I'm gonna go pay for my stuff.
Ooh, I ought to do that too. See you later, Yoshizawa-san.
Yes, it was nice meeting you all. Your friends seem like a fun bunch.
Wouldn't it be Yoshizawa-chan? Or have I got that wrong? They're great.
Mm-hmm. I think so too.
Much work it takes to be an athlete, but it feels like the writers forgot they already did an arc about a coach pushing students to tears. Yeah, and just casually dropping into conversation. Oh yeah, I've been in tears nearly every single day, and thank you for your compliment. It's going to stop me from bursting into tears when I leave here today. Just casually sort of, you know, are you okay? Like, do you need some help?
Well, I know I'm going to win for sure this time.
Chan is for people you're more familiar with. Right, okay. It's debatable where Hawaiian pizza came from, Oregon or Ontario. Well, surely if it came from Oregon, it would have oregano on it, right?
I'll prove to everyone what I'm made of.
Or oregano, as we say over here, but the pun doesn't work as well.
Considering the rank I got last time, though, I also got this souvenir as a sort of insurance.
Nice. It's a luggage tag.
I bought it earlier today at this branch of a Japanese shrine here in Hawaii. I always used to buy some kind of charm before a big competition. My sister was even more stringent with her own superstitions. The thing is, I forgot to pick one up before the last meet. I'll be fine now, though. I just know it. I should probably get going. I almost forgot that I still need to pick up souvenirs for my family.
I've got a pun in my head which is quite bad, as in not very good, rather than as in because I was going to say that if a pizza comes from Oregon, it's got oregano on it. If it comes from Ontario, it's covered in Toronto ketchup. It doesn't really work that well.
Sorry for keeping you so long. I'll see you later, all right?
Workshopping my comedy routines live on Twitch. Oh wow, look at how real that plane looks. Also, slightly unfortunate that it was a picture of a plane and the date in the corner was 9/11. Not intentional, I'm sure, but yeah, unfortunate. Oh, hey, look, it's Wilson Fisk. Is he about to have a heart attack? Avert your eyes if you're weak-willed. Yeah, I didn't look directly at that. Thankfully, I was banning the spam bots. Thankfully, I was banning the spam bots because...
Yo, welcome back.
There's...
You get tanned a bit?
How was Hawaii?
If there's one thing that grosses me out, it's anything to do with eyes. So I could kind of see in my peripheral vision what was happening on the screen. Yeah, that was pretty gross. Noted. Oh, please don't be sending me eye stuff. Like, that's genuinely harrowing. Like, there's a scene in, the poor guy didn't even get a name in Japanese. You didn't mean that. Sorry, I thought you were going to spam me. Alright, okay, sorry. I thought you were being cruel, but no, you're going to be protective. Alright, thank you, thanks. What was I going to say? Yeah, like there's a scene in Kill Bill Part 2 where like there's an assassin and she's got an eye patch, and the way that the bride kills her, before she kills her, she cuts out her other eye and steps on it, and that one scene, more than anything else in any other Tarantino movie, just made me sort of nearly retch. And just like in Spider-Man PS4, written out the story unceremoniously. Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm going to be playing Spider-Man Miles Morales on Tuesday. That's going to be fun. Can't wait for that. New schedule goes up every Monday at 10 AM. But yeah, I'm hoping that between Tuesday and Thursday this week, we can get through the entirety of Spider-Man Miles Morales' story. I feel like that will be good fun. Anyway, we've still got like an hour and a half yet. And hey, we got through the entire Hawaii trip. Cool. Aloha.
He's been Hawaiianized.
I can understand why.
Well, you guys were off having fun. Things here have gotten a bit more complicated.
I'll talk to you in a second, Morgana. I just have to mention, Joker apparently is quite a bit of a ladies' man because he went to Hawaii, and while he was there, he got laid. You can see it. Can we make... And then she ripped her eye out. A chemical quote. A channel quote. A chemical quote. Where did I get chemical quote from? And then she ripped her... I mean... Sure. I mean, you're a subscriber, Rob. You can do... Alex, you can do whatever you want. That's not the last thing we'll see the eye thing, because that's the game's way of telling you a character's having a mental shutdown. Okay, well, I'll just... Well, hopefully I mean, like...
So I've heard the surprisingly hot items at the moment are masks and calling cards.
I'm sure it'll be obvious if and when it's about to happen. And to be honest, this game has a thing with eyes as well. Like, when someone awakens their persona for the first time, the blood comes out of their eyes, you know? The surprisingly hot items at the moment are masks. Wow, this game predicted 2020.
Here's a graph of the profits for stores handling these items.
It'll be obvious, we can tell you anyway. Yeah, okay.
Double from last year.
Because I feel like
Phantom Thief goods seem to be in especially high demand.
Yeah, not just for me, but for any viewers watching, it'd be good to know that in advance, because yeah, it is not the most pretty sight in the world. With the bloods around their eyes, because someone just said super glue the master. Okay, right, that makes a bit more sense.
I didn't know they sold that kind of stuff.
Should we try too? I mean, selling Phantom Thief merchandise?
Like Phantom Thief curry, yes!
Maybe I'll toss some dry ice on the side, you know? Give it that phantom-y effect.
Did anyone see, there used to be a Sonic curry in, they sold in Japan a few years ago. I don't know if they still do or not, but yeah, you could get a Sonic the Hedgehog curry that turned your curry blue. And apparently, if you ate it, it was still blue when it came out the other end. So I've heard. Yeah.
I'm just joking, alright?
I wonder how our guests consider this recent phenomenon.
What do you think, Akechi-kun?
Well...
There he is, the anti-thief detective. I hope he slips up and self-destructs.
I can sense some chivalry behind their actions. They are clever to take the silent resentments of the public into account and relieve them.
Look at him walking back his previous comments because he doesn't want to be top of the rankings on the fan site anymore.
I believe that may be the secret to their popularity.
Well, this is surprising. Your stance seems to have softened.
This doesn't change the fact that they are dangerous. However... No, I shouldn't say anymore.
Covering his ass.
Come on, you can say it.
He's not a dog.
Oh no, I won't be falling for that. I've learned my lesson after the previous backfire.
These thieves are more popular than the police or politicians. What's the world coming to?
Rude.
What are you so angry about? Hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Take care of any customers that show up.
I finished the analysis. You know, of the data. Wanna meet now? Seriously? Jet lag? Fine then. Tomorrow.
That's a good way to show that he needs to have a sleep. Modern day rock. Wow, 80%. I'm guessing the fact that we're only sort of halfway through the game and the fan site's already 80%, that something is going to happen to cause it to plummet at some point. There's going to be something happens. Maybe they fail, or maybe Joker gets caught by Sai and they fail to do their job, and their popularity plummets to 0, and then they have to win back the hearts and minds of the people, something like that. That, if I was to predict where the story was going to go, assuming it follows, you know, conventional storyline pathways, that's what I would predict. Anyway, what is that? That's so cool. The Phantom Thieves stamp, isn't it awesome? Who do you think the Phantom Thieves will target next? I wonder. I'm really excited to find out. I don't care who it is, just do it already. So you're thinking the next palace will be the casino? Sure, why not? Yes. So specifically, you're going to start getting free time again when you get the deadline for the palace. You'll physically enter the palace before that happens. Okay. Remember also the question can change. Originally it was, do you believe in the Phantom Thieves? Now it's, do you think they are just? Yeah. Good point. Every palace is the casino. Yeah, they are Schrodinger's casino. Every palace is the casino until you actually look at it, in which case it is not the casino. It's in the Sign 90 section of the wave. Yes. Good go on dropping the maths in the chat. I believe we're well past the point of, do you believe in the Phantom Thieves? You look sleepy. Attention, all ye jet-lagged. Someone from Shujin came to LeBlanc yesterday. See if you can feed the plant again, be worth a shot. Why not? Someone from Shujin came to LeBlanc yesterday. What? Who? He had messy hair and glasses. That doesn't narrow it down. I don't know, it just sounds like, yeah. Oh, that's right, Maruki did stop by. The counselor? You mean Dr. Maruki? I think so. Dr. Maruki, the counselor. He said he was studying cognitive science. He's in that field too? You don't think he's connected to the incident with Futaba's mother? Oh no, I didn't get that vibe from him. He seemed actually interested in cognitive science. It wasn't like he was just using it. You two got talking then? A little. He seemed nice. But a stranger to connect with Futaba is no easy feat. He must have quite a talent for this. I'm not sure talent is the word for it, but yeah, he's cool. What, you want to get him to counsel you too? I see no point in having my heart probed by an utter stranger. You're a member of the Phantom Thieves, you dork! Truth, man. Still, I am curious as to how he managed to negate Futaba's usual reticence. Dr. Dishy in a lab coat. That's a great name for him. I don't know, we just talk normally. But he's such a good listener, right? Maybe you end up talking more than usual. So it's true, he does have some extraordinary effect. No, he's just the ladies love him. Don't really understand it. He never buttons his lab coat, you know. Surely he must have some greater insight. The better to espy the innermost truths of the heart. Okay, you're getting wordy again, Pervy Byleth. Just calm it. This dude has ESP. The better to espy. Holy shit, this dude has ESP. Espy, to see or perceive. Makoto, is there any way you could arrange for me to meet him? What, me? You want to meet him that badly? Please, I feel there is something here I must confirm for myself. A minute ago, you were saying you don't want your heart to be probed. I see no point in having my heart probed by an utter stranger. You name people by their attributes. That's why in your head you're always going to be David from Only Connect. I mean, it is still in my Twitter bio. I should really change that. I haven't been on the program for over a year now, so yeah, I should probably change that. It's still my cover banner and everything. It shows how often I change that stuff. Well, I can't make anything happen instantly, but I'll see what I can do. I forgot about one of the biggest QL changes. It wasn't the auto button during dialogue scenes. Oh, so all this stuff, all the text messages and everything didn't have an auto button. I don't know, I feel like the auto button for the text messages doesn't go fast enough. My sincerest thanks. I'm looking forward to finally meeting him. Stream's still okay, right? Nothing's dropped or anything, because I accidentally brushed the enter button on my keyboard. I'm slightly worried that there's some hotkey in OBS that suddenly like turns off the stream or something. All good, thank you. There wasn't an auto button in voice acted scenes either. Oh right, okay, so the auto button is new to Royal. Wow, certainly gives your thumb a rest. You have to go into the pause menu settings to... Oh right, okay. So it was still an option, you just didn't have a hotkey for it. Right. Thieves' Den updated, and Morgana's not letting us leave.
Nice.
It looks pretty healthy for now. Yep. A photo I took in Hawaii. I'm posting a photo I took in Hawaii. Get flowered. Ryuji went to... Anne is making sure that Ryuji gets flowered when actually he wanted to go to Hawaii to get deflowered. Yeah. There's some strange looking face in the corner, but other than that, all fine. Yeah, well, nothing I can do about that. You know, that's just how Morgana looks. He wanted to get laid. Yes, he did. Ah, the hibiscus. Truly a flower of a singular beauty. The vivid colour complements the water too. That's what you noticed out of that photograph? Right? Too bad Ryuji had to ruin the shot. Dude, get real. A guy can't wear a flower in his hair. It's weird. Oh my god, Ryuji. I don't know. The guy next to you wears it like a champ. Yes, I do. Look at me, rocking my hibiscus. Don't even know what it is. Oh, one more to share. Wow, Well, that's an improvement for Yusuke. The heck is that? It's intense. Not my style, though. I mean, you're known for wearing an intense mask, Futaba. Come on. If you're going to be that rude about it, I'm not lending it to you. Oh, wait, he bought that? I thought Ryuji was just making fun of it, but Pervy Byleth actually bought that? Wait, you actually bought that thing? Yes, for sketching purposes. You're kidding. Did you seriously have the cash for that? When I showed them how much money I had, they lowered the price. Truly, a land of generosity. Yeah, that's never happened to me when I've been to America. Normally, in America, you take the item to the cash register, and they add on the tax. So you think you have enough money, and then they add on more. Why is that a thing, America? Why? The price on the label should be the price that you pay for it. Everything's included over here, and it makes so much more sense. Wow, that's like a max level haggling maneuver. For real, man, I wish I'd gotten a price cut. It was nothing of the sort. I simply expressed my passion to them. Language barriers are surprisingly easy to break through as long as you can convey your feelings. It's less USA and more Hawaii, super chill. Yeah, fair. Did you know Hawaii still has the UK flag on their state flag? Yes, it's the only one that still does that, for some weird reason. It was also, Hawaii was the, because this was a thing on Only Connect, it was the last 4 states to join the United States in order. And number 50 was Hawaii, number 49 is Alaska, number 48 I believe is Arizona, and then number 47 is New Mexico. I can't remember the order before that, but yeah. You go to the movies with Yusuke over the summer when he shows up, he says, sorry I'm late, I got off the train 1 station early to save money. Oh, so Yusuke's a tight ass. Well, maybe he's got some Scottish blood in him. Alright.
Let's do it.
Just gonna save my game. Savvy Megami. Savvy Megami Tensei. 87 hours. Time to go to bed. But what are you talking about? It's only 9:42 PM. Still got plenty of time. Yusuke is the poor starving artist. Tight ass so much is completely flat broke. Yeah, you're right. I completely forgot about that. I'm being unfairly mean to the blue-haired perv. Savvy Megami Tensei is the one pun I believe. I'm surprised I haven't thought of it before now. Never mind. You should probably get some rest. Don't worry. It's nothing important.
Hey, sis.
I love the scenes between Makoto and her sister. I think they're really cool.
You just got back from your trip and you're already studying? How diligent.
Mainly because their apartment is awesome and I want to live there. Look at that place. It's so cool. Needs more games machines though.
I have souvenirs for you.
What's the quote? I completely forgot. If you think it's a quote, Goran, then add it into the chat, and maybe one of the subs will add it into the bank.
The principal of Shujin Academy has passed away. He suddenly stopped while crossing the road and was struck by a large vehicle. Death by external trauma. They say suicide seems to be a strong possibility.
Principal Kobayakawa committed suicide?
But would someone about to kill themselves try to go to the police station? He even used a taxi to get there.
Do you mean this might be another incident?
Even if he had a sudden shift in his state of mind, it's still unnatural. I can only suspect that he had a change of heart.
Are you saying he was targeted by the Phantom Thieves? But that's impossible!
How are you so certain?
Well, in prior cases, the changes of heart seem to be done to make people confess their crimes. It's hard to explain, but this incident seems contradictory to their usual modus operandi.
Did Principal Kobayakawa seem any different to you lately?
I don't really know. He rarely contacted the students, after all.
I see. Could something have happened during the school trip? Oh, you're studying. I'm sorry to bother you. Makoto? Never mind, it's nothing.
Megami Tensei translates to reincarnation of the goddess. Shin, meaning new, was added to... Are you kidding me? So, the new naming convention isn't just a Nintendo thing. It's added to remake of the original, and since that was the game from where the franchise really took off. So, the franchise wasn't successful enough. It's weird that the franchise was successful enough to get a remake, but not successful enough that it didn't take off until they actually got the remake. That's quite weird. The only thieves in the country were Futaba and Morgana. Futaba and Morgana, oh my god, yeah. They've been going renegade.
Just don't get dragged into trouble, okay?
This is bad. I better tell the others.
It's our first time at school in a while. Yeah. It's our first time at school in a while. Yeah, it's been almost 7 days. I mean, that's been a while. It's not like you were on summer vacation for like 6 weeks before that. Jeez, Ryuji. I think SMT was the first one to be released in the West. Okay, that's fair. But just again, another game that's called New. Like, there's the original and then the... yeah. I bloody heard you say Stabbing Tuesday in my head. That's what I was going for. Megami the Tensei was also a sequel to a novel, so it's not really like a remake it without that novel's context. Yeah. You over your jet lag? Not yet. Still sluggish, huh? Well, same here, dude. Never mind that, though. Did you know about this? The Phantom Thieves are popular now! I was surprised when we got back to Japan. I mean, we knew that before we left, you dork. People aren't actually paying attention to who we're going to target next. Ain't that amazing? I'm getting really psyched. This is where we work hard. Let's do something big again and surprise the world.
Good morning.
Good morning, Smith and Sakamoto. Correct? Oh, morning. You're back today too, huh? Yes, it's good to see you both. May I join you two on the way to school? So... Okay, so the suspects that we can eliminate as potentially being the metaverse user. Well, Kasumi was also in Hawaii when the principal got shut down, so we can officially cross her off the potential suspects list for the metaverse suspect. Akechi still on the table. Morgana still on the table. Can't think of any other suspects that I had in my head. Yeah. I guess Futaba still on the table. Yeah. I mean, she wasn't on the table. She was at the table. She was sitting at the table in her bedroom for pretty much the entire week. Apart from when she was at the table in the cafe. Or was she on the table in the cafe? I can't remember. May I join you two on the way to school? I want to talk a bit more about the trip, and I want to hear all of your stories from Hawaii. Yeah, you want to hear about Ryuji didn't get with any girls at all? You got it. Should I start with all the heroic stuff me and this dude did for the people in Hawaii?
Yes!
Mishima sadly off the table. Implies Mishima was awesome enough to get into the metaverse in the first place. Yep. 81%. Huh? What about class? There's another urgent assembly. Is it true he died? He was really taking some heat. What's happening to this school? Are we cursed? What heroic stuff? Oh, it's Ryuji being Ryuji. Making up crap.
This has to be about you-know-what, right? With the principal.
We will now begin the emergency morning assembly. As many of you may already know, Principal Kobayakawa passed away yesterday.
I wonder if that suicide rumor's for real. It happened in front of the police station, didn't it? I think I was passing through there at the time.
The principal had been working hard to restore peace ever since the incident with Mr. Kamoshida. He only wished for everyone to be able to lead a normal school life. And because of that love...
Love? Bullshit, he was covering something up. Everyone's been talking about it.
Maybe it wasn't suicide. Do you think the Phantom Thieves took him down?
The Phantom Thieves? Do they kill people?
I mean, Kamoshida did say he was gonna kill himself to make up for everything he did.
That would be amazing. Either way, it serves that principal right.
Wow.
Hell no. We didn't do jack shit.
Are people gonna blame us for this too?
I would like to see everyone live up to our late principal's wishes as proud Shujin students. And...
Oh. Says the principal right was bruised the back from Sonic Adventure 2. Really?
I had noticed traces of tampering. Does that mean you truly took the data from my laptop? No matter how I think about it, that would have been impossible unless Makoto was helping you. But she would never do something so foolish. And is it true that you were completely uninvolved with the Kobayakawa case?
Hey, how we doing, Raiders? Welcome along. Thank you so much, Rachel. Hey, Carmen, how's things? Haven't seen you for a while. Was this was it an art stream? Was it a gaming stream? What were you doing? Everyone, that's Rachel here, who just raided, is the artist responsible for my my new emote for the no puns emote. So yeah, closing your eyes because you haven't finished this. Oh right, okay. Well, we're how far are you? Because we are between the 4th and 5th palaces. So just so you get an idea of whereabouts in the game we are, just in case you want to stay away from spoilers. It was an art stream. Oh, brilliant. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid, Rach. Good to see you.
What does this mean?
We're not getting any...
I suppose targeting someone at Shujin again and actually taking their life would be nonsensical.
You were You're at the 3rd palace. Okay, yeah, because we just had something quite significant in the plot happen. So, so yeah, I won't go too much further in case they do start talking about it. So yeah, but it was good to see you, Carmen. Hopefully, I see you again when I'm not doing a game that I'm spoiling for you right now. Oh, you warned before you raided. Oh, that's so good of you, Rachel. Yeah, it's really weird playing a game that takes so long to play, because if you are playing it, then you just have to sort of avoid everything. Yeah, I'll see you another time, Carmen. It's good to talk to you. Yeah, like anytime, like if I'm posting on Twitter about the fact I'm playing Persona 5 and I'm searching for like Persona 5 GIFs, I have to be really careful not to find one that is a spoiler, or searching for Persona 5 imagery or something like that is really, really difficult. And even then, like sometimes I'll just get a random Persona 5 meme get retweeted into my timeline, and I'm just like, is that a spoiler? Oh god, gotta stay away. So so yeah. But yeah, if you know nothing about Persona 5 and you don't mind getting spoilered, we've just spent the last few hours on a school trip in Hawaii, and we get back to find that something pretty rough has happened. The antagonist of the story, who we still don't know who that is, has claimed another victim, and yeah. So this right now is a flash forward. This takes place a couple of months in the future after we've been caught or under interrogation by one of the investigators. So yeah. It's even tougher when the game is brand new and all your friends are talking about how great Futaba is and you're still in the 1st palace. Yeah. Oh. I mean, it's like when anything comes out, isn't it? It's trying to get through it so you can talk about it. But when the game lasts 100 to 150 hours, that's not something you can do quickly. That's like a solid month at least. It also depends on how old the RPG is, because despite it being a spoiler to call Aerith a knife block for your oversized katanas, the game is old enough that everyone knows. You say that, but not everybody knows every spoiler. I did going into FF7, but I don't know if you know the Irish YouTuber DB Geek. He's been playing Ocarina of Time recently, and he managed to get through that entire game without knowing who the true identity of Sheik was. And it was a wonderful thing to watch, to see him discover who Sheik was. And that was something that you'd think that naturally everyone would already know. But if you haven't played a Nintendo game since you were 4 years old, sometimes these things pass you by. I'm going to continue playing Xenoblade 2. Alright. Thanks very much, Rob. Have fun in Xenoblade 2. That's another game that I need to have a look at someday. You finally discovered that Chic was in fact a disco band from the 70s. Oh, Chic. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Funny story about spoilers. Persona 4 is a murder mystery, and someone on the subreddit saw an out-of-context spoiler and widely misinterpreted a hilariously wrong character to be the culprit of the murders. Nice. I saw what I thought was a spoiler for Mother 3 about a certain character in Mother 3 dying at the end of the game, and turns out they didn't die. Turns out they died in the beta version of the game, but they don't die in the final version of the game. So I read a spoiler that didn't happen and spent the entire playthrough of the game thinking that I'd had the ending ruined for me, and in fact I actually hadn't. So that was quite pleasant. Anyway, we're spending far too long not responding to Sai's question. She must be getting really, really annoyed with our silence right now, so I'd better actually respond to her.
I have no reason to believe everything you've said. However, it seems you aren't the type of person who would lie just to protect themselves. I will acknowledge what I must. It's more efficient that way.
See also all of Reddit in one division. Exactly. Silence. Yes. Everyone throw the no puns emote in the chat for Fangs, please. Le Jugement. Rank, only rank 4. We're only at rank 4 with Sai? Wow. Thought we'd be further on than that.
All right.
In any case, let's move on to the topic at hand. If you saw my investigation data, you would have had the same suspicions I did about Okumura.
So it is Okumura. That is who we're targeting. Yeah. It's because of the size of the emotes, it is quite hard to see, but that is a little hand holding up the sign at the bottom there. Yeah. But Rachel did a fantastic job with the emote. I'm so happy with it.
And if you looked into his palace, you should have seen the answer to those suspicions.
The size of the emote. See, everyone's getting involved now. Amazing. Yeah, it's meant to be like a Looney Tunes thing. Yeah, Rach is not a fan of puns, so just keep them coming. Keep them coming. We need to punish as much as possible.
Tell me, what did the Phantom Thieves do to Okumura? What did you learn from him? Why did it turn out as it did? I need you to tell me everything.
Why did it turn out as it did? Yeah, I'm starting to think, yeah, so it seems like Palace 5 is not going to go well. Oh, planting the seeds now. Okay. Oh, God, I want to get to Palace 5 as quickly as we can now. Oh. Nice to meet you, Angry. Summary of the story up to this point has been updated. Oh, they're teasing the next. What's going to happen next? Oh, Palace Fight doesn't go well because it's the one with the timed boss fight. You know what Palace didn't go well? The casino. It's never Lupus. It's never the casino. Tuesday night.
Before we talk about the data we got from Sis, we need to discuss the incident with the principal.
People are already talking about it online.
Nobody's saying it's because of the Phantom Thieves. So far.
People think he did it because that tabloid exposed how he was covering up Kamoshida's abuses.
I mean, to be fair, I haven't actually had much trouble. Much trouble? Yeah, I haven't had much trouble with the Palace Bass Fats. I haven't had much trouble with the Palace boss fights so far. Like, I think Manorami was the one that went the worst, or Madarami. Like, Palace 3, I managed to luckily get through in my first try, and Palace 4 I got through in my first try. So, I'm worried that I'm going to get a little overconfident with Palace 5. It's the meme right now. What palace is the casino? It's like that that anime meme with the butterfly flying in and me going, "Is this the casino?"
Could it be that we're responsible for Principal Kobayakawa's suicide?
What do you mean?
If we hadn't changed Kamoshida's heart, maybe this never would have happened.
Yeah, but then Kamoshida caused Shiho to attempt suicide. So, you know...
But then Kamoshida would have kept doing what he did if we didn't go and take him down.
There's a lot of opinions online. It's only natural that he died. Covering up crimes is wrong.
The comments I've seen are similar as well. Only the phantom thieves are on our side.
Uh-oh, it seems like we've got a bit of a cult on our hands.
Are we really doing the right thing?
I mean, the principal was covering stuff up, right? I guess he got what was coming to him.
Yeah, Ben Franklin, yeah. I've heard, I think it was Joe on Original Sound Chat talk about Ben Franklin, yeah.
Whoa, guys, let's get back on topic. Weren't we going to discuss the data we obtained from Nijima?
You tell them, Minari.
Why me? First, Prosecutor Nijima has been looking into the continued cases of people suddenly collapsing. It seems she is searching for a common thread to tie them all together. Some parts seem to be speculation, but she has cited a beneficiary of the majority of these incidents. The corporation Okumura Foods. More prominently, its CEO, Kunikazu Okumura.
Okumura? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere.
From Big Bang Burger.
So are you telling me that the big bad of this game is the guy that runs the burger chain? Hang on. Weird in my mouth.
Big Bang Burger? For real?
You know, they only got famous sometime in the past few years. They even had a branch in Hawaii.
It says here they benefited both
Hey,
from scandals and the resignations of their competitors' executives.
How's things with you? We've just been on a little trip to Hawaii, and we got back to find that the principal of the high school has been another victim of the mental shutdowns and has been found dead in the street, having been run over. So yeah, it's a very happy time right now. How's your weekend? You have a good time?
That would seem to be the case. This is too suspicious, though. Only one CEO is profiting from these seemingly accidental incidents.
Turns out the title is wrong. Yusuke did come. Yes, he did. Yeah. We tried our best to get rid of him, and he still showed up. He was flying to Los Angeles and ended up in Hawaii, so just turned up anyway. Didn't do any crocheting, but caught up with some gaming and just feel rested. And you? Yeah, I didn't have my weekend was pretty good. I 100%ed Chibi Robo. That game gets weirder than even you could imagine on the streams. Excuse me. Yeah, just had a couple of days off and did very little otherwise. Slept, drummed, yeah, chores. So yeah. Spaff the happiness. Spaff the happiness indeed.
I think it's natural to suspect he's intentionally causing them.
I get that, but still.
We have even more evidence than that. Tell them, Futaba.
They already tried putting Okumura's name in the nav. He has a palace for sure.
That settles it then. He's totally our next target.
That's right. Okumura is at the top of the rankings after all.
Cook's enough to have lunch ready for tomorrow. That doesn't always happen. Small wins. Yeah.
Hold on. That doesn't necessarily mean he's evil. If we jump into this too carelessly. Beyond that, this Phantom Thieves fad is unsettling.
Yeah, the excitement levels don't feel normal. We might want to let things calm down a bit first.
You too, On? You're just gonna go against what people want?
Huh? No, but...
For real?
Looks like we're not gonna agree today then.
Sheesh, some team you are. What's with all the hesitation? I can't stand this. Even you, Ryuji. You just back down the second someone disagrees with you.
What?
I guess all you've been talking about is using the Phantom Thieves' name to pick up girls anyway. Being hyped up because of the popularity is fine, but getting conceited over it is unacceptable.
I'm guessing this is where Morgana goes on the run, because it seems like they're definitely building to some kind of antagonism between Morgana and the rest of the gang. Because now that we have Futaba, of course, Morgana's not really needed, unless we want to go into Mementos, of course. Please don't let us go into Mementos without the Morgana car.
Hey, aren't you acting for your own benefit here too?
My appearance might have changed, but I'm still an admirable human. At the very least, I'm more admirable than some carnal blonde monkey.
You little...
Fine. I can take on some small-time target like Okumura on my own. Sorry, but it looks like I'll be getting the credit for solving the mental shutdown mystery.
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
Hey, that's inexcusable!
Yeah, Ryuji's a jackass.
I'm going to show you who the useless one actually is.
All right then, bring it on!
Ryuji, stop!
Looks like I don't belong here after all. Well, this is goodbye.
What's gotten into you?
Morgana, wait!
See you.
I bet he's back in no time. Damn it!
I'm a human. I have to be.
Morgana isn't sitting on the table at all. You don't have free time for several days.
Alright. I've managed by myself before, and I can do it again now. I just need to take down Okumura before those guys do. Huh? That kitty.
I can't believe this. The public believes in the justice of the Phantom Thieves. They have no interest in that principle.
I'm experiencing equal levels of frustration. My comments on TV turned everyone against me. Then again, I won't allow mere criticism to break my spirit so easily.
We won't keep letting ourselves be defeated either. My suspicion after the hackers case last month is now conviction thanks to the principal's death. The mental shutdown cases and the psychotic breakdowns are surely the Phantom Thieves' doing.
I remember the data you showed me about Okumura Foods. Is that the basis for these beliefs?
There have been frequent occurrences of mental shutdowns surrounding Okumura recently. If only there was a clear connection between him and the Phantom Thieves. Well, it would be problematic if there wasn't one.
So, you're jumping the gun here. You really told a man you would terminate his parental authority based purely on your speculation? I'm surprised you would say such a thing to the owner of a cafe you frequent.
So... she does suspect that Joker is one of the Phantom Thieves? She threatened the cafe owner with termination over something she suspected.
It's all for the sake of the case.
You may have the backing of the SIU's director, but you've been far too aggressive, Sai-san. You're trespassing into police territory. Don't say nobody warned you if this becomes an issue later.
Oh, she was after Wakaba's research. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay.
My superiors told me the same thing.
We first need to know what methods the Phantom Thieves are using. The police can't make a move unless that becomes apparent, after all.
This opponent can't be caught by following the rules. What need is there to stick to formalities?
So, you wish to ignore protocol in order to reform society. I hope you realize that's no different than what the Phantom Thieves are doing. It's a shame. Especially since we both want to capture the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns.
Hang on, when did Akechi become good cop in this situation? The floppy git is the more sympathetic of the two characters right now, and I don't like that. I don't want to have to be on his side. Remind me, what did the Phantom Thieves do?
I'm really messed up.
Okay, we'll get to that in a second. So the Phantom Thieves are the gang of high schoolers that Joker is a part of. They find people whose hearts have been corrupted, usually by evil, although sometimes by something else. And they go into their mind palaces and they steal the treasure and make the mind palace collapse and remove the distortion from their hearts, and that changes their personality, and it turns evil people into good and makes them confess their crimes. Or in the case of Futaba, her heart was distorted caused by the guilt that she had over her mother's death and the fact that she blamed herself for her mother's death. So we had to go in and steal the heart and cause the palace to collapse in order to change her personality to make her not feel consumed with guilt over her mother's death. So yeah, they're vigilantes. They're vigilantes for people whose desires have become distorted and have become evil, or well, mostly have become evil. Although in Futaba's case, it was sort of her mind was corrupted by her own guilt and her own sort of mental anguish. So yeah. I don't know about you guys, but this casino Morgana's in sure looks weird. Hey, I mean, have you been to Las Vegas? The casinos there can have all sorts of looks. Oh crap, are we gonna have to rescue Morgana from the Fifth Palace? Is Morgana gonna be the treasure? Because we found Morgana in the first palace.
Shall we dispose of it?
Leave it be. We do not have time to waste on a solitary feline.
Hang on, when did the droids from the Phantom Menace get here? Coruscant, that does not compute. You're under arrest.
Is this really impossible alone? How horrible!
Oh!
I can't see
Watering can.
who's there.
Watering can girls in the metaverse. That's a twist. I mean, not really. I had a feeling that she was going to be a Phantom Thief, but yeah. Roger, roger. Stabbing Wednesday. So
Hey, have you seen Morgana?
September 14th. One thing I do know about September 14th, it was the day that the GameCube came out in Japan. Which will be 20 years old this year. Yeah, we're all getting old. And sales of the GameCube did not do very well because it was 3 days after 9/11 and people weren't in the mood to play video games. It's also your dad's birthday. Oh, congrats. Shush, we never watched the opening and we never saw Smash Brothers. It's also my dad's birthday. He isn't 20 years old. I mean, I'm glad to hear that. I'm worried.
Me too. I just kinda expected he'd come home when he got hungry. Oh, maybe he went to someone else's place. Let's ask.
Morgana's still not back. Ah, he hasn't come home yet. The food's still in his bowl. Do you think he really just took off like that? He's a cat, so it's possible he got into an accident. Does he really seem like to be the type who would go off and die on us like that, though? It's just been one day. You all are worrying too much. He's probably just off doing his own stuff. I mean, he used to live alone, remember? Just don't worry about it. I'm sure he'll come back if something happens.
Aren't they all being way too cold about this? Oh well. Have a good day.
There's the guy hugging his pillow again. Just casually on the subway.
There's no one like the Phantom Thieves.
I don't buy that our principal's death was an accident. I think the Phantom Thieves killed him. Yeah, so this is exactly what I was talking about, how they're getting too popular. Something's going to happen to make their popularity crash. And it's the Phantom Thieves cult thinking that they killed the principal and supporting it. And the people who think that they killed the principal and turn against them for it. It's getting very toxic. Yeah. Interesting. I like this. I like the way the story's going. I like they're getting too popular for and they're getting too popular for the fact that they've only done 4 major things, really. If you think about it. In 6 months. You think the Phantom Thieves murdered him? Why? Think about Kamoshida's victims. The principal's just as guilty for keeping quiet about it all. People who take advantage of others for their own personal gain need to disappear. Have you seen this cat? Really a boy. He has crazy ideas. Yeah, that's what you do. You put up missing cat pictures. You put up missing cat posters. Oh my god, my friend sent me one of my friends from work. Her best friend had a cat that went missing for a few days, so they printed off a whole bunch of missing cat leaflets, and they were getting ready to put them all up, and the cat came home, and they've got this picture of them with a stack of missing cat posters, and the cat sitting on top of it. It's amazing. It is so funny. It went better than when you took down Medjed. The SIU director also said it went better than we could have imagined. I missed that, did I? Did he? 4 major things, but it also implies you're going into mementos more often than you were. Yeah, I suppose it does. It does imply that we're sort of going into mementos and taking care of all these minor things, which we're not, because I don't like mementos. But yeah. In fact, we need a scumbag cleansing to purify the world. Oh my god. Yeah, the cult is getting strong. I do not like most of the words in that sentence. That's a bone-chilling sentence right there. Yeah, I do not like the 5th. I do not like the 6th, 7th, or 9th words in that sentence. Oh my god. Anyway. Wow, why don't you give me a black note and call you Lightning Cabby? Alright, Goran, thanks for stopping by. It was good to talk to you, mate. Have a good week, alright? I'll speak to you soon.
That's disappointing.
And now we return to another installment of Scottish Shujin Academy. Yesterday, my wife threw out one of my books without asking me. The Okumura Way. And it was even signed. With his logical management skills, he revived his company that was on the verge of bankruptcy. He then started Big Bang Burger, a bold and creative venture. Okumura's words are a philosophy on life itself. How could she sell that to a second-hand shop? Okay, I guess we check out the second-hand shops of Shibuya. But in times like these, getting one's mind to switch gears is key. Wouldn't you agree? A second-hand shop is mostly meant for sale of goods and supporting charitable causes, but...
Do you know the answer?
What does a pawn shop offer that a second-hand shop doesn't? That's a good question. What does a pawn shop offer that a second-hand shop doesn't? Money loans for collateral, refunds, deeds of ownership. The second-hand shop must have refunds. Deeds of ownership. I wouldn't have thought so, because a pawn shop... Normally the stuff that gets taken to and from a pawn shop is slightly more sinister. So I don't think they would want a paper trail, so they wouldn't offer deeds of ownership. I think money loans for collateral. Maybe? Why would a second-hand shop have money loans, though? Sponsors get a line from Futaba which says she used to have a retro game console, but she sold it to the place near LeBlanc. Oh, really? Did I buy Futaba's old games console? That's amazing. Why would second-hand shop have money loans, though? Damn it, you're right. What does a pawn shop offer that a second-hand shop doesn't? But then, if the pawn shop doesn't offer deeds of ownership and the second-hand shop doesn't offer deeds of ownership, then neither of them do, then it's not a correct answer. A pawn shop and a second-hand shop would both offer... Okay, if I was to pick an answer here, I would go with money loans. And I would be right. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to double check the Classroom Answers Guide because I am a cheating bastard. Money loans for collateral is the right answer! You could pawn something when you get a loan, and if you don't pay it back, the item put up is taken as collateral. Yeah.
This is it. Very good.
Correct! Thrift stores are comparatively less focused on money management. But larger businesses could donate unused stock to them and use them as a tax write-off that way. It takes incredible business acumen to figure out how to be both profitable and charitable at once. Oh wow, I just realised that Morgana's not there to compliment you on getting the answer right for the 2 billionth time. I just remembered, there are rumours that President Okamura may be getting into politics. It's true that the current administration is incompetent in a number of ways. No comment. I would love to have a charismatic man like him leading the country. Apparently this lesson is sponsored by Okamura. Hey, come straight home once school's over, okay? Despite watching Pawn Stars, all you get from is people selling instead of pawns. What's wrong? We're going to wait together in case Morgana comes home. I was walking back to my computer after and I could just hear Scottish shooting seminar from across the room. Well, it's unmistakable, you know. It transcends rooms. What does that mean? Oh my god. How am I doing without Morgana? Well, I'm getting a lot less weird looks from the other people in my class for having a cat in my desk. I wonder what's up with Morgana though. You should just hurry and come back. Hey David, how's things? Oh my god, it's the Daleks. Insert joke here. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome along. Welcome to my Persona 5 stream. No spoilers, please. This is my first time ever playing it, but yeah, I hope you enjoy. How was Hawaii? Hawaii was not too bad. We had some... Ryuji was being a jackass and being lecherous at the girls in bikinis, and one of the people we tried to get away from turned up. So yeah, that was fun. Bloody Yusuke. But yeah, these guys are 100% just Daleks, aren't they? Also, why have they got fox masks? That looks like Yusuke's mask, doesn't it? But yeah, okay.
Where did they go? We must find them.
Exterminate, exterminate.
Another one has been located. Be on guard.
Yeah, so this palace looks like a mix of it looks like a mix of Daleks and the droids from Phantom Menace. Every shadow has a mask. Joker tears it off in an ambush. Yeah, I just I'm surprised to see them wearing the same sort of style of mask that Yusuke wears. Where's Morgana? Morgana was getting abused by the rest of the gang. Ryuji was being a jackass, as Ryuji is. And basically said that now that they had a better navigator in the form of Futaba, Morgana's function in the gang was effectively useless. And he said that a couple of times and pissed Morgana off. And because he's a jackass, he didn't back down. And so Morgana got sad and ran off to take care of the next bad guy himself. And it appears that he's not succeeded, but random ginger girl who we haven't actually met yet, we don't know her name yet, followed him into the palace somehow, and apparently has already awoken because she's already walking with the sort of Splatoon ink on her feet. So yeah, that's interesting. Mostly Ryuji being dumb, yes.
There are two of them. Divide and pursue.
Intruders discovered. Commencing pursuit protocol.
Is she wearing a cowboy hat with a feather sticking out of it? Is she Yankee Doodle now? So are we not going to see her awakening scene? Because that's kind of a shame. I like those.
Mona's still not home.
The problem with this arc is that they needed to warp the rest of the cast around it. Morgana's been doing nothing but making fun of Ryuji the entire game, so I don't even blame Ryuji for exploding on him. I guess, but then Ryuji's kind of been the whipping boy for the entire group, and, you know, his personality kind of, you know, attracts people to make him the whipping boy. So I think him lashing out at Morgana, you know, there's being the joke of the gang, or being the sort of, you know, the joker of the gang, and then there's actively saying that someone doesn't fit into the group anymore, and saying that someone's position in the group and someone's usefulness in the group is no longer tenable. And I think he does go a bit far with that. Like, at no point during the boy, can you turn Joker into Ryuji's yes man? You absolutely can. You can turn Joker into as much of a jackass as Ryuji is, but it feels like Ryuji's crossed a line that he wasn't before, you know. And especially considering I know he's a 16-year-old boy, but I'm not a fan of how lecherous he is, particularly towards Anne. It's just uncomfortable. But yeah. Anyway.
I'm sure he'll come back when he gets hungry.
On to our next story. Late last night, multiple glass windows were found shattered at the Okumura Foods corporate headquarters.
Hey, this is that Okumura. This is why everyone hates this palace story-wise. Really? Okay. Try not to give too much away, because like I say, I'm going into this almost completely blind. So yeah. But I have a lot of reasons to not like this palace. I mean, to be fair, it's going to take quite a lot for it to be worse than the first palace, because the first palace was just so... Again, I'm not a fan of just lecherous stuff in general, and the first palace was so like vomit-inducing that it'd take quite a lot for this palace to be worse. But yeah, Royal made it better, but I think this is my least favorite. Okay, I'll get ready for that. I am slightly annoyed at the fact we've only got half an hour left, because the story is getting really good now, and after this we're not going back to Persona 5 till Friday. So yeah, but I guess that's just the nature of streaming it, I guess.
Other damages have also been reported, including the destruction of a statue depicting Mr. Okumura.
Wonder if someone's got a grudge against that guy.
However, there were no signs of a break-in. Identifying the culprit is expected to be difficult.
Because it's a cat. You think Mona charged in there by himself? Why'd you say that? It's just a gut feeling. I mean, he can be pretty reckless and stubborn sometimes. Either way, let's go to Okumura's palace tomorrow. I'll contact everyone. Just like that guy, as if he's not like the richest man in Japan or something. Seems like Sojiro's getting suspicious. It's a cat, but also some girl with hair that makes me think she's part poodle. Morgana went into Okumura's palace. Is that true, Futaba? He did say he'd go alone. That means he's in danger. The chances of that are highly likely. Yeah, we should all go in after him. The palace is most likely at their corporate headquarters. I'll look into it a little more. Alright, let's do it. We gotta look into those mental shutdown things too. I'd prefer a little more caution, but this is an emergency. And we'll go tomorrow. Don't forget, everyone. How are we going to go into it? We don't even know what his palace is themed around. I'm guessing it's like a big kitchen or something. Big restaurant, maybe? Big food factory. Okay. I should sleep so that I'm ready for tomorrow. Well, screw you. There are scratch marks made from claws on the table legs. I'm worried about Morgana. A cat left paw prints in the dust. I'm worried about Morgana. I wonder what Morgana's doing right now. The rain is unusually loud. I'm worried about Morgana. Yeah, alright, we get it. You're worried about Morgana. Alright, let's save. And we are now at 88 hours almost. I should get to bed. What a time to be alive. A landmark win for justice. Okumura Foods? Like that guy in the rankings? Apparently the windows at their office got busted. Whoa, what happened? That's scary. Was it the Phantom Thieves? No way. I wouldn't put it past them. Stabbing Thursday.
I can't stop watching news about the Phantom Thieves.
That guy's still playing on his PS Vita. So about the next target.
Hilarious.
I heard my sister's boyfriend's friend got a calling card. Why did you put a request in? Man, this place slucks. This place slucks? Sorry, I was looking at the word slouching. This place slucks. My boss is just the worst.
Impossible.
All he does is dump overtime on me when he dashes off right at 5. I wish the Phantom Thieves would work their magic on him. What would that be like if they changed his heart? Well, they say you become the opposite of how you normally are. So I guess you become more open-minded, communicate better, and start taking initiative. You'd basically be as awesome as the president of Okumura Foods. Wow, their PR machine is really working overdrive. Please, Phantom Thieves, please make this happen.
Holy crap, this place is huge.
So I think what we'll do, we'll start the countdown. Assuming that we're not too far away from it, I think we'll start the countdown to complete the next palace, and then next weekend we will do Palace 5 between Friday and Sunday. Maybe Friday will be a stream of leveling up in Mementos and getting a couple more confidence done and getting a few more of those missions done, getting us a few more supplies and money and things like that, and then Sunday can be tackling the palace itself. We'll see. You received the deadline on the 19th. Yeah, that should be pretty good. I think 25 minutes to get through 4 days. Should be able to do this in the initial scope out. Okay.
It is the headquarters of a large corporation after all.
If anything, getting into the real building is impossible.
Mona seriously went to a palace based on somewhere like this?
It's definitely on a different scale than the ones we've dealt with previously.
I searched Okumura online. He's totally up to something. Don't you think he's guilty too?
I don't know.
What? I'm totally sure of it.
We're here for Mona.
I know. We gotta make sure we squeeze the juice on those mental shutdown things out of him too.
You said you found the palace keywords, right, Futaba?
The corporate HQ is outer space.
What?
Huh? The hell?
Oh, so that's why it's called Big Bang Burger. Big Bang is space lingo, you know?
Futaba looks kind of like a Splatoon inkling. Yeah, I've been saying that since we first laid eyes on her. She looks so much like Inkling Girl from Smash Brothers. Yeah, absolutely. It's the hair and the specs. How you doing, MK? You right?
Not necessarily. So the concept behind the store branch name came from the CEO himself.
Outer space, How exciting.
We'd better be able to breathe once we get in there.
Is everyone ready? I'm activating it now.
They designed the areas before they wrote the explanation to hide the characters. Akechi! No! The floppy get nose! Ah! Damn it! The floppy get was eavesdropping. Wow!
You're already considered threats?
This music, man. Okay, well this is a weird looking casino, folks. No, I think you're right, Dr. Dead. I think they absolutely wrote, they designed the areas first. They did concept art and things like that, and then they wrote the narrative around it.
President Okumura must be on guard, what with everything that's been in the news.
This is the first time that I'm seeing Futaba's full metaverse outfit, and I'm really digging the sort of green shoes. It's really cool.
That bastard. He's just causing more trouble for us.
Whoa.
It's as though we're in a film. I wish I brought my sketchbook.
Hey.
This area reminds me of something from another game, and I can't remember what it is. Possibly the spaceship in Perfect Dark. There's other ones that I'm not quite remembering, but yeah. She looks like someone out of Tron. Yeah, she's got a very sort of neon look to her. This is the casino in the main game. You bet on here is whether or not people can finish the hamburger. Nice. They worked really hard for the pair of castle, the floating bank, the tomb, and the art museum, but the orbital space station. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why he envisions the space like a space station, but yeah, they needed to check off a team in-flight box through characterization. I just had them fight because it's yeah. Come on, we've got to get looking for it. Gets more hate than it deserves. Well, let's find out. Okay, so we've got Makoto, Ryuji, and Anne. Oh, so Futaba's an actual party member you can choose. I didn't know that.
I can see it.
Okay. Okay, well, I mean, they weren't already ready for us because the security level's only 40%. It's not that bad. I was expecting a full 100. Also, are these holograms of trees? Yeah, this design, this sort of hexagonal design is definitely reminding me of some other game. And I can't remember what game it is, and it's going to drive me insane. Futaba's your new navigator, so she's always there. You can't choose Futaba, you can just talk to her. Oh, right, okay. Space Station kind of makes sense at the end, but it never came to you super intuitively. You no longer get kicked out of the palace 100%. That was removed. All right, okay, I didn't realize that. Navigator's in the background, like during her boss fight. Okay.
All right.
I got all the navigation you need right here. Okay, well, cool. Thanks, I guess.
Feel it.
Examine the lever. What does the lever do?
Hey.
What is this? Let's see here. It looks like a lever for the elevator to me.
All right.
And it should be working now. For real? You're amazing, Oracle. That was nothing. Certainly reassuring having you with us. Anyway, let's try using the elevator. So it's called Spaceport, is it? Why is it making me hide? We've got a door here as well. Oh, treasure! Storage capsule. Very fancy. Yeah, this part's very Perfect Dark with the sort of the doors sort of opening and shutting like this. Yeah, there's a lot of this that reminds me of Perfect Dark. Already, this level has reminded me of like 3 separate areas. Don't touch that lever! Ah! Yeah, so the there's the Skedar spaceship, there is the undersea spaceship that they find, and then there's the Datadyne laboratories at the beginning of the game. All three of those I'm already triggering, but I don't think it's quite... This bit also feels like it takes inspiration from Metal Gear Solid as well. Like the glass balconies and things like that.
Robots? There are tons of them.
They all have the Big Bang Burger logo. They're saying something. You must adhere to your shifts. If you don't like it, you can quit. However, you will not be compensated.
What are they talking
Wrong
about?
lever!
Oh! They said it's being disposed of.
These robots are part of Okumura's cognition, correct? That means they represent...
They represent his employees, of which Joker is one. Oh no, hang on. Joker doesn't work at Big Bang Burger, does he? He works at the beef place. No. The turret redemption conveyor. Oh, I haven't played Portal in so long. I feel like the spaceport is really bizarre compared to the other palace aesthetics, but I do like they went and made a palace thing that was half he just likes space. I mean, to be fair, I just like space as well. I mean, my channel's banner is a solar eclipse. I mean, of course I do.
True. That's what they appear to be externally. However, this is most likely how the workers of Okumura Foods are viewed by their CEO.
So he thinks they're his robots?
If they're treated like this in reality as well, then the company truly is exploiting them.
See? Okumura is a piece of shit, just like I said!
Mona is our main objective here.
He doesn't seem to be anywhere nearby. Let's search further in.
Damn it.
Portal's incredible, and Portal 2 is just as good. I haven't played Portal 2 since it came out, and Portal 2 is 10 years old this year. Wow.
I can feel it.
Not missing any... No, okay. What's that?
There's a chest! Joker, let's open it!
Yes, ma'am. Cyclone Magatama. Sure. Nice, the chest is unlocked once you've got it. Daniel will hopefully be doing Portal 2 co-op at some point. Oh, that would be incredible. Yeah, the Portal 2 co-op is really, really good. And it's such great puzzle solving in it. You really have to think well laterally for it. Storage capsule is empty. Yeah, okay. Aha! Magatama items will inflict elemental damage, so they're good to have teammates down enemies they don't have the element for. Nice! Let's have a quick look at those. So we had... Oh yeah, okay. So Cyclone Magatama is wind. Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, I don't recognize the element, but yeah, Cyclone, obviously, wind. Also, 150 wind damage to one... Wow! You can craft them at your bench. Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind, because I didn't realize that... I thought 50 was the only one you could do, but 100 and... Wow. Aluminium sheet. Okay. You remember that next time I go shopping. I need to start making more...
Huh?
I still need to make more, I need to make more, lockpicks is what I need to do. The door is closed. Is there any way by which we can open it? Performing biometric authentication. What does it mean by that? Authorization error. Only registered personnel may proceed past this point.
Oh, this is...
The security system might be a bit of a problem. You should save your aluminium sheets for the perma-pick.
The hell's up with this?
How do I get the perma-pick? It's one of the confidence gives you the perma-pick, right? Is it Kwakame gives you the perma-pick, right? I mean, I just feel like if I'm going into mementos, I'm going to need more lockpicks. And if I'm going into the next palace, I'm going to need more lockpicks. And I feel like I'm not going to level up Kwakame enough to actually make all the, to get the perma-pick in time. Elemental items went a long way to saving my ass in the boss of this palace. They guarantee that exact amount of damage regardless of enemy strength. Good to know. Okay. It's either a book, a level of proficiency, or some auto story thing. Okay. I thought someone mentioned it was, you need to craft the pick. Okay, right. I thought it was, linked to Kawakami, but okay.
Look at it. There's no way we can force that thing open.
Well, I guess we're not doing this, palace. Let's go home, everyone.
We've hit a blockade quite early, but we have to control the real Okumura's cognition to pass.
Oh, that means Mona hasn't been able to proceed any further either.
Aluminium sheet times 20 and liquid mercury times 10. You get the form by playing the game. The ladder is easily collected from mementos. The latter, okay. You can just hire Kwakame to make tools for you. You don't need aluminium for the perma-pick. Wait, what?
So if he's here in the palace, he would have to be somewhere before
Normal
this
pick, right,
door.
okay.
Halt, Vigilante!
Who's that?
Oh, hey, look. It's Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption. Imagine designing this for whole palace just for you to get stuck and decide to do another. You see it for 5 minutes and then you're done. Oh my god, it's Zorro. Mysterious masked girl.
Those clothes. Could she...
Okay, she has the best outfit.
A black mask? Wait, is she the one Madarame and Kaneshiro were talking about?
Oh my god, the black mask. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, right. I mean, the cowboy aesthetic would fit with the whole renegade, vigilante, you know, antagonist kind of thing. It's like the, I can't remember what they call him, the Black Rider in Community in the second paintball episode.
So, she's the reason for all those people going brain dead? It was a girl this whole time?
I mean, come on, Ryuji, be a bit more feminist. Girls can go around murdering people too.
Are you the one who has been following us?
Say something, damn it!
Enough of your misunderstandings.
That was Morgana's voice. It's definitely 3 Caballero aesthetic, yeah.
Mona! You're okay! Long time no see, Panther.
Hasn't been that long.
If you came for the treasure, you should just go home with your tail between your legs.
Actually, we were looking for you.
The treasure will be taken by me, and this beauty thief.
Beauty thief?
I'll have you know she's a persona user too. My name is Beauty Thief.
She really called herself that?
Any tension that was in the air has just gone out the window.
We will take the treasure.
Mona already said that.
Yeah, she's not very good at this, is it?
You are not qualified to be phantom thieves.
Oh my god, it's the Phantom Thieves and the Beauty Thieves. Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of mass murdering type. She seems like the kind of I've been in a palace for 15 minutes and I don't know what I'm doing type. The foreboding music is gone and silly music is here, yeah.
Do you even understand what it means to be a phantom thief? An admirable phantom thief is... Yeah, tell them! You! What do you think it means?
Because I've got no idea. I don't think about it.
That's no good, I say. little chit-chat.
You started it.
Mona, who the hell is she?
Wait, I'll fix this. You!
Me?
No, no.
Learn to take a hint!
It's not you, it's Yusuke. But we don't call him that, we call him Pervy Byleth.
Huh?
And you're very vulgar and very stupid.
Well, to be fair, she has nailed Ryuji 100% there. No, you know, she can... She's got him absolutely right there.
What?
What was it again?
You came all the way here just to say that.
I don't know. Kinda feels like she ain't dangerous at all.
Yusuke.
We will take the treasure.
You already said that.
We don't have time to chat.
No point. It won't open.
Don't underestimate us.
Oh, ho, ho.
Behind you!
Looks like...
Here they come.
Uh-oh, it's Daleks and Cackle Demons. Why is Morgana with the weirdo? Because Morgana ran off to do the palace on his own because Ryuji was being a jackass to him. So Morgana got sad and decided I can do this myself and ran off. And this girl, I'm guessing, followed him into the palace. So yeah. Morgana coached on how to insult each of them, but she didn't know what to say about Anne because Morgana is in love with Anne. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, this is a rivalry that kind of feels like Morgana's doing his own thing, and he's picked up a rookie. It's just like, yeah, we'll show them. Oh, I can't even remember who it was that was. Oh, what is it that where someone does that, where they're part of a gang and they go off and try and do their own thing, and they pick up a rookie who doesn't know what they're talking about. Oh, what? I can't remember what it is. But yeah, Morgana is a he. Yeah, I have to keep training myself. No, it's Morgana's voiced by a woman, so I have been having to train myself to that Morgana is in fact male, because for years I've been thinking that Morgana is a female. But yeah, Morgana is a he. So yeah, Morgana is a tier 3 sub. Yes, actually, yeah, Morgana is a cat. It's not the... Yeah, that as well, because normally names that end in A are female. You know, Diana, Anna. Yeah, it's like Mario versus Maria. Yeah, that helped. That's another reason. Yeah. Also, it might have just been ignorant Smash fans who didn't know Morgana's gender as well that I was just reading the comments of. Morgan versus Morgana. Yeah. Yeah, but then Morgan can be a girl's name as well, as in Morgan Stark. So yeah.
Snap out of it. We need to go.
We'll meet up later at our usual spot. Let's hurry.
And thus the rivalry was ended.
Hey. Bet you're tired.
That was quite rough. I haven't felt exhaustion like this since I first awakened to my persona.
What have you been looking at all this time?
Sorry, I just didn't want to stand around and wait. The burglary at Okumura Foods is circulating the news again.
Ugh, damn it. Why'd they keep coming after only me?
Stereotypically feminine names, Japanese end in ko. No, Morgana isn't a Japanese name anyway. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yoko, Kimiko, things like that. Yeah.
It's all because Little Miss Beauty Thief opened that door.
That door most likely had a biometric authentication lock. So how'd she get it to open? I wonder who that girl could be.
We were told that she's a persona user, correct? Do you believe it's true?
Well, she did look like one. Did Mona betray us?
It's not like him.
I want to believe that too.
I don't think he's betrayed us. If he had, it'd make more sense for him to directly threaten us. such as exposing our identities.
How would he do that when no one else in the world can understand him and he'd just be meowing?
Either way, how the hell's Morgana related to that beauty thief?
Considering her tone and physique, she looked about our age.
There's Pervy Byleth again, checking her out.
I feel like I've seen her somewhere.
Oh, for real? Where at?
At school, I think?
Wait, what? But now that you mention it, I feel like I've seen her too.
Is she a student of Shujin?
I just feel like that's the case. She did have a mask on after all. The registry in the student council room has photos of every student. Let's check them all tomorrow. If we can figure out the identity of the beauty thief, that may help us regain contact with Morgana.
Futaba and I should further probe into Okumura Foods then. It'd be best if we investigate how sudden mental shutdowns are connected to them.
We are gonna take them down.
Koto sounds to the name of Persona 3's male protagonist. Okay. Things are really starting to heat up online. People are going on and on bashing Okumura Foods. Apparently they've been secretly using low-quality ingredients brought in from overseas. Furthermore, any employees who were suspicious of Okumura were let go without reason. That coupled with the mysterious death of a rival company's CEO. What's this all of a sudden? Things are going up in flames. I don't really get what kicked it off though. People have been coming after us too. They think we should just hurry up and punish them. I get how they feel. Well, yeah, those restaurants were feeding them some real dangerous stuff. It wasn't like this just a few days ago though. Could there perhaps have been a whistleblower from within? Come on, we've got even more reason to take Okumura down now. Can we really accept all of this information as truth though? Either way, we need to do something about Morgana. I'm wondering if the reason that Morgana and the beauty thief could get through the door, because we don't know her name yet, do we? I'm wondering if maybe she's related to Okumura in some way, like she's his daughter or something like that. Or maybe she's just an employee of Big Bang Burger and that's why she can get in, but it was a biomarker door, so relative would make more sense. Yep, anyways, see y'all tomorrow. I think it feels weird because of late the canon name was established. The manga name was the only one we had for a while. Oh, you're talking about P3. Okay. Yeah, so no free time. Well, it is literally about to turn over towards 11 PM. I think we'll probably just call it for the night because I really need to get some decent sleep because I am back at work in the morning. Boom, there's 11 o'clock.
I'll just add this.
So I think we'll save and we'll call it for the night there. But that was good. It was almost entirely storyline. There was very little actual gameplay and actual action. But we did max out our first confident, so that's another thing in the bag. Yeah. So that saved 88 hours and 23 minutes. Morgana isn't here to tell Joe to best. David has to do it himself. Yes, I have to be a grown-up for once. Particularly since I've had a couple of late nights, the last couple. So yeah. Thank you as always, gang. Thank you for the chat. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the follows. As always, if my schedule for the next week. Tuesday and Thursday, we are playing Spider-Man Miles Morales. Good night, insert joke here. Thank you very much for stopping by. So yeah, Tuesday and Thursday we will be going through Spider-Man Miles Morales, which is a game that I've had for a while and that I've been very looking forward to playing. That will be my first ever proper PS5 game stream. So I cannot wait to see what that looks like. The other thing was... yes, Persona 5 Royal will be back on Friday night, 7:30 PM on Friday, and then more again on Sunday. So I'm hoping we could maybe get through Palace 5 next weekend. Who knows? I don't know how the story's going to unfold, but that would be good. So yeah, DMPire, thank you very much for the follow, my friend. Good to see you. So yeah, as always, my schedule goes out. Been looking for a bit, definitely enjoying it here. I'll try to pop back for your miles and more of this. Oh, thank you so much. That's so nice of you. Yeah, I'll see you then. 7:30 p.m. UK time for Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday for Spider-Man Miles Morales and for Persona 5 Royal. Follow me on Twitter for more updates. I'll try and keep my schedule updated on there. My schedule is, of course, on my Twitch channel as well, but that doesn't get updated quite as, quite as immediately. So yeah, by all means, follow me on Twitter for the most up-to-date information. Otherwise, love in the evening back. I see you around sooner or later. Yeah. Oh, that's all right, Matt. Yeah, you want to skip Miles Morales. That's completely unfair. I totally understand. You don't want to get spoiled. Yeah, let me flip over to my actual audio so that I can get some music up to finish. So yeah, where's my iTunes? There we go. Finish with the same song as always. So yeah, have a good week, guys. I'll be back on Tuesday with Spider-Man and Miles Morales. Back on Friday for more Persona 5 if that's your thing. But otherwise, have a good week, and I will see you next time. Thanks, guys. Good night.